Alright. Nope, it's fine. OBS is actually worked this time, so yay. Welcome, everyone, and this lovely... Welcome you all to what is hopefully the one of many Vampire the Masquerade and World of Darkness sessions and one-shots. This is not a chronicle in and of itself. Think of this as more of a pilot episode to a chronicle, where I'm going to just spend this time learning the system with everyone and also figuring shit out. So, for our lovely kindred, this fine night, this very rainy and misty Irish night, as you all wake up from your long day sleep. Some maybe rising from a comfortable location, having a nice comfy haven, a nice warm, maybe heated and dark coffin. Though, what kindred sticks to the cliches of sleeping in a coffin nowadays? What are you, a Zamitzi?
Almost.
I like heading upside down, though.
Feel all that blood rushing to your head.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, you all wake up. Where would all of you be spending your days? Is a question I'm going to ask. Starting with Melissa. Where are you this fine night?
Well, I got quite a few little havens sitting around Dublin. As a fucking Ravenos, I have to keep moving.
Yes.
And if I don't, I burn to death in my sleep.
Yes.
Also, do not expect me to keep up the Valley Girl accent. I'm just doing this for a bit.
Yep. So again, yes, you do in fact have a number of locations you can spend the night if you can't find a place to lay, or a man to lay, or a woman to lay. But again, if push comes to shove, you do always have your comfy little trusty vehicle, which is in your inventory. I have given you a Ford Transit. It is blue.
It ain't much, but it's home on the road.
And also has your handy compartment for your trusty tools. But yes, Melissa, where are you rising from on this fine day?
If I had to guess, right about now, I got myself a little old habitat in Ashtown that I'm hiding out in.
Okay. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to roll a rouse check for me.
Just a
Just
standard difficulty 1.
Yep, just a standard difficulty 1 rouse check.
Success.
Yeah, nice and rise and shine, kiddo. Who are we gonna hunt today? Where's our meat?
I'm working on it.
Well, so long as you said you're working, we'll be fine, dear. But I ain't gonna be waiting for long. That hunger
Don't worry,
gonna
I'll
go
find a
rise.
cute little boy to bring home.
Yep. So that does mean you start off on 2 hunger tonight. You may need to consider quenching that first and calming your beast down at some point.
That's the plan.
Alright, next up though is Simon. Where are you waking this fine night?
I think Simon has like a very small, pretty modest apartment that they're renting. Nothing too fancy, they can't afford much, but just enough to have the space to sleep during the day, and probably not too far from the mortician's place, or the morgue rather.
Your groundskeeper's house that is also by the morgue and the graveyard has a nice, well, on the top of it, it does look just like a rundown house. Doesn't look like someone would live in it. The basement area of it is actually well built, well functioned, and well refined for your line of work and your deeds and duties. And then nice and also reinforced should anyone unwelcomely try to torch your place. And is also close to your, I'd say, place of work. It's more of a, you go there and you scowl at people.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of scowling.
Just go in, look at the med students who are poking and prodding at your cadavers. Question their work.
Yeah, Simon can get a little bit hands-on sometimes, for better or for worse.
Yep. Just watching them preparing your meal, in a sense.
Yeah, it's like watching someone play with your food before you eat it. It's really not appetizing.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like the windows at pizza places where they make the pizza in front of you?
Yes, except it's people not wearing gloves and just sort of throwing your pizza around.
Yep. It's hygiene, people. You put your gloves on, you wash your arms up to your elbows. Then you can touch the corpse.
Yeah, Simon's very strict about protocol. Because again, this is basically people playing with their food.
Yes, but first things first. Would you like to do a rouse check for me, Simon?
I sure would. Oh.
You wake up and Simon, dear, please stop by the fridge on the way out. Or maybe
I must.
get someone to sink our teeth into, maybe. It's been so long since we've had a fresh meal.
It has. Really has.
Those young
Simon's gonna go raid the fridge.
So you go to your fridge and I'd say there's one single blood bag remaining.
I know I should meal prep, but it's just so much work.
Mm-hmm. Are you carrying it to go or digging in right now?
I think they're digging in right now. They don't want to take any chances.
Immediately, the fangs pop out. Are you like gonna put it in a glass? Are you gonna drink it like through a straw, or just bite into it?
I feel like Simon's fancy. Simon puts that shit in like a wine glass, because they're a wine snob.
Yep.
And they take their time enjoying their breakfast, I guess.
Once again, refrigerated wine, our favorite.
Isn't the finest vintage, but it'll do.
It will indeed do. And you go back to Hunger 1.
Hunger 1, alright.
Okay. Boop. 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 And so then you just are out, you're drinking. I'm guessing you have like specific glasses for the day. Or for the
glasses
vintage.
for the wine?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, definitely has like different rankings of, these are like the really fine ones, like from Italy, like hand blown, and then the ones that are much more like, I got these at a vintage market nearby, and they're nice to look at, and they work, but they're nothing fancy.
Perhaps one of them may have been a gift from Simone.
Yeah, I think Simon sort of looks at that one a little bit and just sort of stares off, dissociates a little bit, just thinking about things, and then shakes it off and continues to drink their quote-unquote wine.
Yes. But yes, that's how you go through your morning routine. Again, your fridge is now empty of blood bags, so you should consider a means of restocking that fridge at some point. So next up,
Yes.
Penelope. Penelope. Where are you waking up this fine night?
Penelope would be waking up in the room in the very back of the church. She would look around the room to make sure that everything is still in its place. And she would attempt to get out of bed without rousing anyone else. Specifically, the lady next to her.
Yes. However, you will probably hear the sauntering footsteps of one Father Jacobs, who is the mortal caretaker of your home. He's the one who goes around making sure people don't come and disturb your sleep, specifically the kids that you can sometimes hear running around disturbing your day's sleep. Followed by a simple, "Oh, you little shites, you shouldn't be going over there. Get back to the play area and don't be playing hide and seek around here if you know what's good for you. You don't want some big bad wolves chomping down on you." So you hear the disgruntled oohs of the kids as they leave. But yes, you wake up. No,
Rouse check.
not many footsteps. Yep, your rouse check.
Oh,
Come on, let's go, Penelope. We're gonna go feed, right? We're gonna go on the hunt. Or do we want to go and there's a juicy little treat right next to us? Or maybe we should go on the feed on the good father. I'm sure he'd be willing to offer you a morsel of gratitude.
we have a fucking thing. We need to stick to it. No healthy people. No healthy people. No healthy people.
They're not healthy when we break them. But I'll relent for now. Just remember, when you comes a grumbling, I comes a roaring. But yes, your beast is very hungry. But it's a relent, but it does need to feed. Lest it go for the tasty treat who sleeps in the coffin nearby, which is Josephine.
I actually don't think Josephine sleeps in a coffin. I think she definitely sleeps in like a bed.
Yep. Again, like coffin, bed, as long as you literally just sleep in a light, tight room.
Yeah, no, I imagine that Josephine's dwellings are kind of like next to Penelope's, kind of a little bit off to the right, and it's kind of just what you would describe as a den of blankets.
Yeah, you are
Like,
literally in a
kind of-
blanket burrito.
Yeah, she basically buries herself to hide from any light, and also because when she is actively covering most of her body with bandages, except for her face, she doesn't want anyone else to see it.
Yep.
So she will I guess Penelope would see like the blanket start to shift a little bit.
Yep.
And then a little head will pop out, and then three eyes will open. The top one kind of looking way more controlled, while the other two kind of shut as she yawns and stretches and kind of pulls herself out of bed. Want me to roll a rouse check, I'm assuming?
Yes. So are you hungry?
Yeah, okay, so that is, where would I roll it again? Oh, here.
Just rouse. It's literally just rouse.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, good, nice, comfy nap for us. But today justice should be done, shouldn't it? Ugh.
I'm glad you're being, well, agreeable today.
Bleh. Just shifting from the blanket burrito, almost like you're walking as like one amorphous blob of blankets across to your dresser.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna call Penelope over and be like, I need your help with doing some dressings. I'm gonna hand her the bandages.
Yep.
Because I need her to bandage the majority of my body. I put my hands in some nice gloves and I cover my chest. Legs I will wrap myself, but my back I can't reach. So I ask Penelope to kind of get that for me. And I will then flip on the hood.
The real question is, can Penelope reach?
She'll be sitting on like a stool. So she'll be like probably the same size, the same height as you. But yeah, no. I feel like every single time they rise from the bed, it's almost like you see like a giant ghost because it's just a bunch of blankets that rise and it's really tall. But then it sheds, and it's just two wondrous little eyes that seem to scan the room with the same sort of mundane but ecstatic purpose.
Yep. So you're helping with the managers, Penelope.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to.
Your beast is whispering to you.
Could I roll? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You go first.
Just Penelope, just like as you're like helping her with the bindings, your beast is just there. You know, we heard Celebrities taste great. Shouldn't you just give it a little nibble to prove the myth?
Nope. She is praying the entire time she's doing this.
Okay.
Yeah. Could I roll like something like awareness to see if she picks up on this? Because this is kind of like her job is to
figure out if there's something wrong with people.
Yeah. Figure out specifically. Josephine is more kind of tailored to not only healing and the recovery, but also the boon of the spirits when it comes to dealing
this
with.
would be wits and insight.
Okay. Not wits. Okay, so insight is there. It is. You said wits.
Yep.
One success.
Yep, one success. Are you in any way trying to hide your current feelings right now, Penelope, from Joseph?
Oh wait, you're really bad at it. You're really bad at it.
I am extremely bad at
You're
this.
transparent. I forgot about that.
But again, it's whether or not like you could just be positioning yourself in ways where she can't see your face.
She is behind her.
Yeah, I'd say like subterfuge and composure.
Oh,
No,
the one success.
like so many. Yeah,
Why does it say streetwise? Oh, I did. They're the same score, anyways.
Yeah.
I just clicked the wrong thing back. So
Yeah, it's fine. It'll be all right. So again, you don't catch a whiff of anything, Josephine. Maybe it's because it's so early into the night.
She's just sleepy. You can
Yep.
Again, you can notice that like even her third eye sometimes, like when she gets tired, will start to like droop and like almost shut. But she seems to snap awake, and then she's like, "Thank you."
Yep. Well, you should probably keep that eye closed or covered because you got places to be. As
We'll say she's gonna grab her headband and kind of put it over.
I'll say it's Josephine and Penelope are the ones who are going to get the original call, although everyone else has probably got the same text. It's a simple text. It is from Detective Rocco. The Malkavian deputy of Dublin.
Hmm.
He sends you all a text saying, "Hey, meet me by the brew. Meet me in the brewery before it opens. I've got a job for you all. Don't worry, I've called in advance so Francine doesn't give you any shit."
Oh,
Okay.
You're gonna see that Josephine's gonna look at Penelope and give her a little sigh, and she'd be like, "I always find it odd his choice of location."
yeah. I don't question it at this point.
Do you know anything about our coworkers?
Not much. I believe I remembered one of their names, but not much.
Hmm. It is a little bit impolite if we don't know both names. Maybe we'll just not talk much until they give us the name.
That sounds good enough.
Yes.
We,
You've probably not worked with either of them for a while, though you probably are aware that you are the marshals
Mhm.
assigned by Baron Basalt.
I probably heard a little bit about them from Basalt, but
You're just unsure whether or not you're getting the miscreant or perhaps the aloof. Or you're dealing with the sisters and the talkative one.
all right. Well, I don't see any reason for us to wait. Let's.
Neither do I.
Melissa's gonna get in her little Ford Transit and make her way over.
Does anyone want to attempt to hunt on the way there?
We would have to go to the School of Medicine to do that for me.
School of
It's
Medicine,
a
or
little
you
bit
can,
early.
Yep, the School of Medicine, or you can like look for someone who looks sick as you hunt. Maybe the homeless.
Simon will check out the situation in the morgue.
So I'll start with Simon then, because as you go up to the
Okay.
morgue, you go up and
Mhm.
you see that there are only 2 med students working at the moment.
Good.
You've not bothered to learn their names yet. They've only just started their semester, so they're only working on the basics. They are literally just there to look at the cadavers and treat and embalm them. Like, they're not even getting any of the interesting cases, as you probably will be walking past some of the drawers that have the more interesting cases, say died of unknown causes, or hey Simon, we got this corpse and we need you to kind of deal with it kind of
Deal
situation.
with it?
But outside of that, there's like the 2 med students, one just a male with like very greasy hair slicked into a ponytail. The other, a blonde, short-haired lass. They're both just looking at it, and basically, one of them is working on the body, on the cadaver. The other is kind of like ticking boxes. At the moment, they are draining the blood of the body right now.
Great. Perfect timing.
They just
Simon will walk over and sort of just give them a polite greeting and observe them and sort of try and figure out a good time to snatch some of the blood.
You do go in and make a intelligence and medicine check for me.
Intelligence and medicine. Okay. Let me see here. So I just click intelligence and then I add.
No, you would click medicine.
And then
you would
click intelligence.
Yeah, and then click the attribute.
Got it. And it's difficulty 0.
Yep, difficulty 0.
Okay.
You just see they're trying to draw blood from a vein rather than an artery right now. So, like, as you're going in, it's like, just hardly getting any blood coming from this guy. Just immediately, as soon as they hear you go, they immediately just like, oh, it's you, Leona.
Hello.
Dude,
Hello.
you scared the shit out of me.
Apologies. I couldn't help but notice, well, maybe I can point it out for you. Can you tell me why you think you're not really getting any blood?
Oh, me, sir. Can I tell you why he's doing it wrong?
Yes,
Yes.
please do.
Oh, it's because you're trying to get blood from a vein. You're trying to draw blood from a stone right now, John.
Precisely.
I thought I put. It's hard to tell. This thing, it's already bloated. Sorry, sir. I'll get it right.
It's all good.
You just
You're here to learn,
me do
after
it.
all.
And since it's not really like a pump, since it's a cadaver and it's not really pumping heart, it's a little like suction machine. That's like they just stick the needles in, and it starts pumping, and like you see the blood that's starting to come out, and it is just coagulated quite a bit. It doesn't look like it would be a savory meal. Maybe stopping by the School of Medicine at some point, maybe chatting with someone. Oh,
Yes.
you do remember you got a call from one of the kindred in Irish Town. They were asking you for a solid of seeing whether or not you could get some blood bags from one of the nearby hospitals or the School of Medicine to go over to give to the flood bank. The place in Irish Town at the moment where a lot of the displaced kindred fleeing or being pushed out of the United Kingdom are currently just staying, hoping to see permanent residence in Dublin or at least safe passage to Belfast, but a lot of them seem just kind of trapped in Irish Town at the moment.
Well, two birds, one stone.
Yes.
Yeah, Simon will sort of give a nod to the students and head out.
As soon as you leave away, and it's like, dude, the guy always gives me chills when he walks by.
He's like a obvious predator or something.
Me?
Gungaga.
Yes, obvious predator, not oblivious predator.
maybe a little bit of both.
But yes, probably some point later, give a call to the School of Medicine, or try a more covert method of acquiring the blood bags. Maybe work along with, what was the name of the gangrel who's also frequents the medicine or the hospitals? They can probably assist in the matter.
Yes, that'll do nicely.
Oh yeah. Not quite got the fridge stocked up yet, but it's a work in progress.
Gotta start somewhere.
Anyone else planning on hunting on the way there?
Penelope
it's little-
is probably gonna hunt as well.
I will be joining you then because
Mhm.
don't want you to go too far or something.
Whereabouts are you hunting? Because again, there are a few parks in the area that you could go through. Maybe like there's someone slumming it on a bench at some point. Again,
Yeah,
you don't need to be at the brewery until just before 10 p.m. right now.
Okay. I feel like part of the play is also because I want to go and like heal people if I think that they could be saved.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing double duty basically. But
Penelope is probably going to go to the School of Medicine.
Yep.
I'll probably follow behind.
So
I would
forget what I roll.
say. It depends on the way you're going around. Are you going to try and be stealthy, or are you going to let Josephine like roll to talk her way in? with you.
The thing is, she always goes to do like the last rites for people who are like about to pass, and then like because it's a very private thing, she asks people to leave the room, and then on a person by themselves, last rites,
Yeah.
take some blood and then leave.
Yeah, you're gonna be still in a situation of you're gonna have to like try and talk your way in and out still.
Yeah.
What would that be?
I would say you would need to do roll a persuasion manipulation if Josephine was trying to talk her way in.
I'll do that. I think. What's the persuasion again? It is for vessels. I don't know if that counts here.
No, it doesn't count at this moment.
Okay. So this would be with manipulation, right?
Yep.
And then I'm gonna get a +2 actually because of the fact that she's beautiful.
Yep.
She's stunning. So yeah. I think she's been here a couple times and talked to people, so she's gonna like walk up and you know. I'll add the. What do I add the 2? Oh, there you go. Custom modifier of 2. I think. All right, hold on. I can just add the vampire dice, can I?
Yes.
Okay, so 7, and we're just gonna roll that.
Yeah, just roll.
I did. It was weird. 1 second.
I haven't seen the roll.
We haven't seen that.
Well, let me take another crack at this.
Oh,
you go.
there it is.
There we go.
4 successes. So yeah, Josephine kind of walks up with Penelope by her side, and she'd be like, I'm assuming she probably knows the doctors by name. Well, like, do you have a name for them, or do you want me to just make one up?
You know some of the nurses, like, you go up to them and like, oh, you, the spiritual healer lady.
Yes, and I'm also here with my associate who does last rites.
Well, not got any. We ain't got anyone who's really, on their last legs right now. But we do have some people who are being prepped for surgery right now. They could probably deal with some form of comfort. You can go visit them.
Of course. Thank you so much as usual, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the evening. Hope you get off shift and have a nice stay travel.
Well, it's only just started the shift. You got another 11 hours.
And yeah, just kind of lets her talk and like acts very interested in what she's saying to kind of make her more endeared. And then she's like, I will go do that then. Thank you so much.
But you just walk around and like, you do have your pick of like the people who are just like they are in their own like private rooms right now while they wait.
What are the
for surgery?
So yeah, I guess Penelope and I have the choices of like who are we gonna heal and who are we gonna just take blood from. So how many? There's like 3. There's like 3 or something, right?
We'll say, roll, wits and awareness.
Okay.
Both of you can roll wits and awareness.
Wits and awareness.
Or wits and medicine.
Ooh, I can way better. It doesn't have a thing for medicine for some reason. But
you just click medicine's there. You just click medicine and go to attributes wits.
Okay.
Don't forget you have a foreign medicine. So you were kind of like you were probably just like treated there like you are just a skilled doctor.
Yeah.
We're talking your way through. Like, you're going around, you're looking, it's like, oh no, this guy's just been stabbed, but there is someone who immediately does catch your eye of someone whose appendix has just burst.
Who do you think is in the most pain right now?
Probably the person whose appendix has just burst.
Yeah.
I'm going to who's obviously the appendix is also the one who's at the most risk of dying, probably.
I mean, they're getting ready for surgery to have that appendix removed, or at least some of the damage done from the ruptured appendix. But there is also the person who has been stabbed.
I'm gonna glance to Penelope and see if she has a preference, because I'm going to go heal the other one.
So both of them are going to surgery?
Yes. They are both
I'm
waiting for surgery right now.
I'm probably going to the appendix one, and what I will do is heal it enough so they won't die. The successful, basically guarantee the surgery is going to be a success, without literally replacing the appendix.
Or like with the stab victim, you're going to try to heal the internal hemorrhaging.
Yeah, basically. So basically, she's just kind of walking over and giving them quote unquote good luck, but she's healing them.
I'll go for the knife victim for the stab wound.
I can always just go in after and do it anyways, which I might do. Okay, so yeah, Josephine's gonna go walk over to this appendix person. How do they're probably just like recoiling in pain, right? Like just
they're kind of out of it right now. They're on morphine, so.
I'm going to walk over, give them, of course, my angelic little smile, and fill my head, see if they're even like comprehending I'm there.
The fuzzy is like, the pretty church lady come to see me. So, what, are you gonna try and heal them?
Yeah, she's gonna basically say, "There's not much I can do, but I can wish you good luck. Do not worry, you're in good hands." And she's going to
use invigorating vitae.
Yeah, she's gonna like put a hand on his head as if she's just doing it to support him, and she's gonna use invigorating vitae.
Yep, invigorating vitae. You do need to make a rouse check.
So that would be this.
Resisting. So the things we do for the good. For the good. Is you just undo one of your bandages and just let a trickle of blood slip down your hand to your fingertips and just rub it on them, or like rub it in like an orifice, like into their ear or into their mouth. Get it into their system. And the blood will do its work.
Yeah, I mostly just dull the pain, make it less unpleasant, and plot stuff to make sure they don't die. And I will lightly give them a nod and be like, I think you'll be just fine. And then I'm gonna go walk over to the next person, to the stab victim.
Yep.
All right. And at the stab victim, Are they also on a bunch of painkillers?
They're on morphine right now.
They're on morphine. Okay.
Like they've literally got the morphine drip in them, and probably have been repeatedly jamming that button. You know the button that just has like a 10-minute stop to it, so you don't OD.
Yeah.
They've probably been jamming that a few times.
Oh God.
But yeah,
they are very drugged right now, so that works for me.
Battle wound. They're probably on death's door. I can feel their insides crumpling as they struggle to function. You'll do.
I'm going to walk up to them and I'm just gonna go. I'm here to give good blessings for the surgery.
Again. So
she is going to tell them to just close their eyes and listen to prayers.
Yes.
And she is going to pray as she gets closer to feasting.
You're just gonna sink your fangs into one of their arms.
Yeah.
Which arm though? The one that's got the morphine dripping, or the other arm?
They are going to specifically try and get like as close to the morphine drip as possible without like getting right next to it.
Yep.
To make it look like the nurse kind of messed up when they were trying to get the drip in.
I figured I would just repair it literally right as.
That's true.
I mean,
you can just do that.
To be honest, literally, all you need to do is like once you sink your teeth into someone's arm, just give it a little bit of saliva and it'll heal it right up. Like literally
That's
close the
true.
wound.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, what I was gonna do is just I was gonna use invigorating and then just cloud memory and be like, you don't remember what happened, and then
That's true. So yeah, they'll just sink both their fangs into the arm and drink.
Like you're just drinking in, and it's like, I'm guessing you're just gonna take the 1 point off.
Just 1 point. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to empty them.
Yep. So put yourself back onto 1 hunger. Oh, that's good morphine. Cotton mouth. You literally, you feel like your mouth is numbing as you're drinking the blood. It's like it's blood mixed with the toxins of morphine. So you're just drinking that, and it's definitely sickly blood. Morphine is not a natural part of the human body, but like it's just drinking it in, and it's like in your mouth. It's kind of like when a doctor gives you a little syringe injection, and it numbs your mouth.
Yeah,
but it's more of the tingly feeling rather than you actually having your mouth numbed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch this and then wait to see if Penelope drinks too much, because I will literally stop her.
Just there standing behind with the bonk. But no, you've both sated your hunger.
Okay, so if they're sated, I'm gonna walk over.
Yep.
And I'm gonna lightly whisper "forget," so they forget the last 5 minutes.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use invigorating vitae.
Yep.
I guess I'll do forget afterwards, but yeah, I'll use invigorating vitae to repair.
All right, now
all the damage to make sure they don't die.
Yep. So
this is another rush, I'm assuming.
Yep. Cloud memory doesn't need a roll on
It's
mortals.
Free.
Yep.
Yeah, unprepared mortals.
Doesn't need thinking, but yes, if you are using invigorating vitae, that will be a rouse check.
Yep.
See,
Josephine,
I'm being so good right now. Look at the good we're doing.
That is the standard, not the exception.
We are doing a bit too much good. What are we going to get from them, Josephine?
We don't want anything from them. They are innocent.
Oh.
And she's going to lightly tap the guy's head, and I wish you peace. And then she's going to say forget, and then she's going to get up and say, "We need to. All right, Penelope, it's time for us to go to the brewery."
You just your beast is literally, it's not hungry, but it is just screaming at you. It's like, why are you doing this? We need transactions. They're there for a reason. We need to get paid.
We have a herd. We have a herd to feed off of that very much knows willingly what we are. It is not only immoral, it is hedonistic and sanguine to feed
preach
off
on.
Fine.
Go.
Then allow me to say it in words that you understand. I will be the one steering the ship.
Just Penelope's just there looking at Josephine, twitching.
No, Josephine's entirely stone still, which actually probably tells Penelope that she's having this argument, because Josephine normally doesn't stand perfectly still.
I mean, like your communications with your inner beast are more like instantaneous nagging feelings on the back of your head. It's not like pure schizophrenia. It is just
and Josephine's kind of just Josephine's basically, this is what she's always done, is that she just ignores it and is like, I'm in control. You're not in control. So she's trying to be like, we should go to the brewery now.
Yeah.
Our work here's done.
But yeah, Melissa, you did pass your rouse check. So you are actually on 1 hunger. So you don't need to hunt unless you really want to put yourself on 0 hunger, which does mean killing a mortal.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. You gonna pick anyone up along the way?
Are there any on the way from Ashtown to the brewery?
You're in Ashtown. Nah, you're literally... They're probably in the green zone right now. Like, School of Medicine Morgue, they're heading there. They can probably just walk there. You have to drive there to the brewery.
Yeah.
So, the brewery, which is a bar/club that's next to the Guinness Brewery.
Mhm.
You know it to be owned by a brewha called Francine. Now, normally, you've been told, stay away from the Liberties. And don't cause us any trouble. From Francine and her coterie of brewha.
Mm-hmm.
But since Rocco said, you're meeting in the brewery, you're meeting in the brewery.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'm gonna show up same time as Penelope, obviously, because we're walking the same direction.
Mhm.
I hope Rockabaka knows what he's doing.
I guess we'd wait outside for everyone else.
Or
Yeah.
wait inside. Again, the
That's true,
brewery
we could
isn't
wait
open.
inside.
The brewery isn't open yet, so normally what they do, how things work in the brewery is they do let the kindred and the people they know in first, before like all the other club goers who are queuing outside, waiting to go in.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you all probably arrive at the brewery.
Yeah, I just don't
Together.
think Josephine would go in immediately if she had the choice
Yeah.
to, because
Melissa's
Well,
just gonna park out
It's
front.
polite to meet people. Well,
yeah,
at
also
the
she's
door.
yes, exactly, and she has a she's very polite. She's a folkloric block for it. So yeah, she's gonna wait till. Also, I just want to like have this. I want to meet my two new teammates.
Well, you
Well,
do see them probably arrive and walking towards you. There's Melissa and Simon.
howdy,
Simon's
howdy.
got a very fancy umbrella. It almost looks like a parasol because it's pouring rain. And they don't like to get wet.
Aw. Why must it be raining?
I feel like Penelope already brought an umbrella, so they're just.
Melissa soaked. She did
Well-
not bring an
Well,
umbrella.
I guess Josephine will be holding it because she's 6'4".
Yeah.
Penelope's 5'0".
Also,
We are in Ireland.
yes.
You know, it rains here.
Yeah, no shit. I just wish it didn't rain on my parade quite so literally.
Mm-hmm. It is nice to meet both of you.
And
Melissa
yourself?
Romani.
Oh, I'm Simon Orthus. Nice to meet you.
I'm going to shake his hand very gently. This
Simon.
Is, oh, sorry.
Just gonna say, Simon shakes your hand back.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna turn. She's got this like really warm smile. She's gonna turn to the probably less warm-looking Penelope and be like, "This is my associate Penelope."
Hello. It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, acquaintance.
Nice to meet you.
Also, just so I can make a note of it, how is your third eye being covered right now, Josephine?
It is a headband. It is the headband like we mentioned.
Just a simple
It's a
pull
it's a
over
white band.
headband.
It looks like it kind of looks like a nun cowl, anyways.
Yeah. Any patterning on it, or is it just a plain color?
It is lightly, no, but it's kind of thick. It's thick, so it like when she starts bleeding, it's not gonna like immediately bleed
Show
through.
through.
So is it like a thick white one, or like a
It might be.
red?
It actually might be a thick, thick red, probably, right?
Yep.
That makes the most sense.
Yep. A deep crimson.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Should
And then
wipe away or at least hide any tears.
She's going to obviously walk in, open the door for everyone to come in first because she's polite.
Ah, much appreciated.
I didn't catch your name.
Melissa Romani. Pleasure to meet you.
Romani.
She's just gonna reach over and offer to shake a hand.
I'm gonna look at her hand and then take it lightly and just give it like a really neutral shake because she doesn't know you, but she's like she's friendly.
Melissa gives a nice firm handshake.
And yeah, I guess we're gonna walk into the brewery and see where Rocco wants us, right?
Yep. So you're arriving on the ground floor of the brewery right now. It is like it has noticeable like side tables and chairs along the sides of the walls. In the center is more of a dance floor. So it's very wide, it's very open. Looking up on the upper floors, you do see Rocco jamming away to whatever music he's listening to on his very big and fuzzy headphones. Like you just see him looking at you, going like, "Hey," like two fingers just pointing at you like guns, and like he's banging away, pulling them up and beckoning you to come up to him.
Melissa's gonna return the gesture.
Josephine's just gonna do a slight wave.
Raises a slightly disapproving eyebrow.
Penelope is just gonna give a polite curtsy and continue on.
I feel like she crossed my arms, but I don't fucking care. I don't care what
At the most point, it's very like rock, like Papa Roach is playing in the bar at the moment. But again, just headphones on, he's jamming away to his own tune.
Yeah, Josephine is probably going to listen to him and go up like the stairs and be careful.
Melissa's just gonna make her way upstairs as well, just going, "Man, this place fucking rocks. I wish I could still drink booze."
I mean, you still can. It just takes a rouse check.
Penelope.
So as you're walking up the stairs, there is a buff dude with long black hair and a black tank top. He's trying to walk down the stairs as well. But he sees like four people walking up the stairs. He's trying to walk down.
I'm gonna try and I'm gonna make a motion for us all to move to the side.
Melissa's already moving to the side. Just be polite.
He looks and just goes, "Yeah." Like he's obviously he's flashed his fangs and he jumps over the handrail further down rather than passing you.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, as he goes around to he heads to like the bar area. Or the other people at the bar there are a few mortals at the bar. There are also some more kindred at the bar. You may be aware of one or two. Some of you may know the dark-haired man who just walked past you as the Bruja called Raven, who is part of Francine's crew. But looking down, there is the chatty Toreador you've seen around. He's been him as he's been around the Baron from time to time when you've met him. Hangs around the officers every now and then. Jonah was his name, you think. Some Toreador artsy-fartsy guy. And then it's just another few, Bruja, because again, Francine's usually associates and keeps the Bruja of her group and her coterie, around her. Keeps the young blood in check.
Yeah, I'm obviously trying to not make up too much vision because obviously I'm a Celebri and I don't. Yeah.
But again, he's surrounded by he's surrounded by mortals. He's talking to them and they're laughing to the things he says. In non-distinct order of laughter.
Well, I'm not going to judge, even though Josephine is silently judging the den of hedonism she's in.
Melissa's just keeping to herself right now.
Yeah, I'm going to keep going up to Rocco then.
You go up and you see Rocco and he's there. He's banging his hands on the little bar table. You can't quite make out the tune.
I'm just going to sit there and wait until he turns to me.
Yep, he takes off his headphones, places them on the table. Ah, the band's all here. That's great. Right. Where was I?
It is a pleasure to see you, Rocco.
Rockabako, good to see ya.
Wait. Why was I here? 2 seconds.
You were here to
Pulls
tell
out
us
a
about,
pulls out a little detective notebook out of his. Oh yeah, the job. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, the boss has had a bit of a trouble. He's got some deliveries coming from shipments. One of them we caught wind while they were on their way here. Though we caught wind of a few discrepancies. You know, the kind of thing where you check on your delivery and you say, "Oh, your delivery is in transit. Oh, your delivery is being rescheduled. Oh, your delivery is being sent back." That kind of stuff. So
I hate that shit.
yeah, fortunately we managed to cash them off and hand some of the make sure so the cargo got handed over to more trusted delivery boys. So we ended up getting some of Neil's crew to go and make sure one of the shipments makes their way here. The other ones kind of have been handed over to a different delivery company. It's heading to a completely different location. We've tried making calls to them and they say, "Oh no, we've asked it for it to go. Oh no, they asked for it to be delivered back." But that's obviously not the case, and he doesn't show it, but Damien is kind of pissed at it. You may have even seen a little frown from his face if you were there.
oh,
And
that's bad.
yeah. He also broke the table.
Josephine genuinely looks shocked, like a frown, like, that's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It's fine. Rosina kept him nice and calm. She was the voice of reason in all of this.
That's a relief.
You know,
I
Rosary, or
Mhm.
Rosina, is the stone head that he keeps around him.
Right. I'm going to give a nod and be like, well, that's a relief. I don't usually see our Baron get angry these days.
Yeah. He throws across. Thank the Lord and Maker for Rosina in the trying time.
Josephine's very happy with him right now. You can see a little smile, like.
Anyway. We're gonna send fresher faces who know the Neils to go and deal with that. Your crew, however, we kind of need you to commit some crime. Or at least make them see reason. So, the other delivery company, Pegasus. The shipping cargo is going to be here in Dublin, but it's only going to be here in Dublin for a short time, and that a lot of cargo isn't coming here. It's going back. So
I'll see what I can do.
you need in that short time, get it out. I mean, it is. I'm not going to knock it off. It is some heavy cargo, so you may need to be careful in the sense it is also a bit fragile. Some cargo more important than others. You'll know the important from the not important when you see it.
I swear,
You
y'all
know
are
the
lucky
kind
I
of
have a
things
mask.
that Damien might have a hard on for. And while you're there, if you can find out where the calls came from and try and sort out this incident, we really don't want to crack heads with Pegasus, you know, because they're pretty much just Amazon. And we don't
That's
really want to piss
fair.
off Amazon.
Right. Well,
If you can find out who made the calls, who did stuff, maybe get some people to cooperate. And we'll be grand and dandy and we can fix this all mess and, chill back here when it's all said and done and have a nice cold pint and wait for it to all blow over.
you are welcome to have a pint.
Oh,
Yup.
I'll have a pint when I head home. I don't drink on the job.
Punctual as usual.
Anyway,
Y'all are lucky you have a massive van with me.
yeah. I miss my van. I can't remember what happened to my van. Oh, I must have lost it ages ago. It was a really nice blue Ford Transit.
Well, what a quinky dinky.
I loved it.
Anywho.
Anyway, feel free, stay a while, enjoy the music, other stuff, chill for a bit, like. But you know me, I've got shit to do.
Yes, and also, how's your beast treating you?
Well, and he pulls you over.
Mm-hmm.
Be more concerned with the beasts of those around you. Later. And he gets up. The headphones that, if you are of keen hearing, you know, no music playing because they're not plugged in. He puts them back on his head and he starts jamming away.
So wait, he said that it's the people around me?
The beasts of those around you.
So I'm gonna glance around. Again. I mean, give a nod and I'm gonna kinda turn back to my party.
I mean, if you want to look around, again, wits and awareness.
Alright, I'm gonna take a little look around. I thought I'd be using intelligence. I'm a fool. I know nothing.
I take the role of a silly clown.
You did
Wait, that game hasn't released yet.
Wits and awareness.
Yep. Okay.
As you're looking around, kind of observing faces and any eyes on you. Like, Raven the Bruja is definitely paying attention to you all gathered at the top, gathered on like one floor up. He's wondering what maybe you're chatting about. So is Jonah for some reason. Jonah's very just looking at while also talking to the people around him.
I am obviously going to gaze back because I'm curious. But like, what is there anything on their face? Do they look angry?
The moment you lock eyes with Raven, he just starts making his way back up.
Oh shit. Again, no. She looks as innocent as ever. She's just gonna lock eyes because she's curious, and if he does anything, it's whatever, right? She does not mean any harm by it. She's never meant any harm by it. She's just gonna sit there and wait patiently.
I am going to find a dark corner and activate Cloak of Shadows.
So you are not exactly in a dark environment, and also Raven's already seen you, so you're not exactly gonna. It would take a roll to get away from him.
I
be unseen.
I have nothing to hide. I'm going to display it to him by literally not moving. I'm going to say it with my hands clasped nicely. I'm going to wait for him to get up.
But again, Melissa, if you were wanting to try and do that in your current environment, one, there are also mortals here. Two, there are already two people who are looking at you. Possibly more.
Fair enough. She's just going to jam to the music, pretend she's not paying attention then.
Yeah, you can't exactly like Assassin's Creed blend in this situation.
That's true. All right, well, when he's coming up, I'm going to give him a little smile and say, "I'm sorry I forgot your name when we exchanged our glances. Raven, right?"
Nah, don't worry. Yeah, name's Raven, but don't worry about it. We've only met once or twice. Sorry about telling you to piss off every now and then. You know the rules around this place. Francine only really likes actual anarchs around these parts.
Yeah.
We don't want any marshals here. No Camarilla bootlickers. No ivory daggers, if you catch my drift.
I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
Do you genuinely think that I want to be here right now?
I kind of right.
Well,
Yes.
Yeah, it always did catch it quite curious why you're here. I mean, most of you marrow drinkers like to hang out in Belfast, cosy close to the Ivory Tower. But here you are, slumming it like the rest of us in Dublin.
Personally, I quite like the vibes here.
Music is not to my liking.
Yeah, well,
well, hold on. We shouldn't be insulting a guest who provided us hospitality. That is quite rude. It's not my taste, but everything's not designed for one person. That would make the world quite boring.
Well, of course.
y'all knows hospitality. Oh, don't worry. We promised no harm while you're here, and we promised to welcome you here. You're even welcome to stay or hunt even while you're around. Like once the bar opens up and other mortals start flooding in.
Aw, that's kind of yeah, but I think I'll pass for the day.
Next night might be
I guess
so
I should say for the night.
Yeah,
Well, I greatly
but I mean, while you're here, why don't we have a nice little chat about things? I mean, obviously, we're all a part of this sparkling environment that we've all got to do our best for the city.
Can I roll insight here? Because I am not. I want to know what he actually wants.
Yep.
Could I roll like insight? Is it wits or intelligence or like resolve? Is it manipulation to try? Is it Is it charisma to try and just like talk with him and like smile and get along with him and let him
Like,
kind of slip up himself?
How like you were wanting to like loop the conversation to see what he's actually getting on about?
Yeah, I'm just
That'd
gonna
be-
make small talk and then kind of slowly.
Manipulation, persuasion, or charisma persuasion?
Let's do. Well, both are the same.
Mind if
this-
I also take a shot at this?
Yep.
Sure. I get a +2 again because I'm pretty correct.
Yeah, but that only really works on mortals.
Really, it doesn't say anything about that. It just says
The Bruja would probably know your game if you were going to try and use looks and flash
I don't
those
think
pretty
she-
eyes.
Yeah, I don't think she's like batting it or anything. I think she's just being sweet. Let's see, persuasion and charisma, and then I'm gonna add.
Yeah.
So I won't add 2 then, if that's the case.
Yep.
So
I'll
just
just-
I'm also gonna take a crack at it.
All right, I rolled really fucking good. Oh my god.
Yep.
Nice.
So we had 3 successes and 4 successes, and let me just get his dice because this is going to be my first roll. 1, 2, 3. He also got 4 successes, but it's always the initiator who wins.
So
So Josephine won.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah.
So basically, she'd be sitting there and be like, "Oh, well, why don't you tell me about things? You know." And you know, she's being like almost purposely airheady to try and make him say something, and he does.
Well, you know, like, we don't really get you lot here that often. Enough to pick your brains. You know, us Bruja, we're not quite the brutes you think. We are quite the philosophers. We do like to just knit down, talk politics, discuss things. So we thought, I might as well rack your brains about how you're feeling about the current environment.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I'm flattered that you value my opinion so much. What would you like to know?
I mean, there's quite a lot of things, but let's jump from topic to topic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've had quite the influx of new kindred arrive into the city from the UK.
Okay,
Not sure if you're quite aware of what's gone down there, but it has led to a lot of kindred fleeing.
Oh,
I'm
that sounds.
quite not the fan of them letting us, anyone of God knows sect, come into our city and start causing problems and start causing risks for us. I mean, these guys are too coward enough to even fight for their own territory and their own country, and they're just coming here. Who's to say they aren't just going to bring that problem with them? bring the Second Inquisition with them. Or even then, start not giving a fuck on who they feed on and whose turf they're feeding on.
Yeah, I can see why you'd be worried about that.
We're having enough problems as is with the flood bank and those fucking new insurge of Finbloods in the area.
Well, you know, I always like to view it from a more pragmatic standpoint. Sure, more people does mean more chaos, more people unfamiliar with the terms, but it also provides an opportunity to get new people under your wing and perhaps teach them things. We all like to teach a younger generation a thing or two.
Or you think we should actually start recruiting them?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if they were clearly they know something about leaving that early. They can't all be cowards. Perhaps some of them are smarter than first perceived and can quickly pick up the rules of Dublin.
You meaning whether or not they caught wind on that tranquil steps bullshit that Damien's been going on about? You know, the thing is saying that, it's fine if you're Camarilla. You can come here and enjoy yourselves. We won't hurt you or send you packing so long as you don't cause trouble. But then being here is trouble.
Well, you can't really change them being here now. So I guess the decision really goes down to if you want to attempt to resolve the issue via words or actions. Actions inevitably are riskier, don't you think? Attempting to violently handle the situation would probably only cause more violence, therefore more trouble.
You start hearing footsteps behind you as coming up the stairs. Oh, and so that's your opinion, ma'am. What about the rest of you? What do you think about this situation as Jonah has suddenly joined the debate? He comes up and he sits.
I'll be honest, I came here from America, and my sire just fucking dumped me the first chance he had, so I kind of sympathize with the new blood, but as I also see your side of the arguments here, and it's a whole mess. I'd rather just keep doing deliveries and shit.
Coming from someone who's been around most of the world, I see them as useful, but not always wanted.
I'm gonna give Penelope a look. Like,
this is actively. Penelope comes from fucking Louisiana.
Yeah,
she is very much.
Yeah, no, she's brutally honest. And Josephine, obviously, like, it's been a while since she's had something like that. She said something like that, so she kind of bristles a little bit. Like,
What about you, Simon? What's your opinion on the influx of new refugees?
I think it's sort of unpreventable, and you just have to look at it from the lens of what can you do, not what you wish you could do about it. I mean, sure, I'm sure there's going to be some unsavory types, but I'm sure there's going to be plenty of individuals who could be of use as well.
I'm glad you agree.
So, marshals, elected marshals, specifically selected from the Baron.
Yes.
You're most likely to be dealing with those unsavory types, won't you?
It's an inevitability of the job.
Seems
I
so.
suppose we will.
I
Possibly.
wonder how you'll deal with them when that time comes.
I wondered that myself.
Well, we will attempt to uphold.
Good.
I said we will attempt to uphold the Baron's wishes and convictions as best as we can, and of course, attempt to avoid any unnecessary problems. You know, we understand that you don't like trouble, and it is never been our intention to cause more of it.
Oh yes, the Baron and his soft touch. He may seem hard on policy when you come and see him at first, but he's not exactly been very kind towards anarchs. I mean, is he really an anarch? I mean, he's coming around pretending like he's some big wig business guy.
Yeah, in Cinder, we mentioned how the beast might bristle at this. I think they'd start bristling at this because it's like, why are you talking shit about this guy? And then,
Yeah.
like, she is. You actually are all gonna visibly see Josephine for like half a second, almost genuinely look displeased, but she hides it immediately. But there's a hint of like a look that's like, I can understand that opinion. I don't agree with it, but I can understand.
To not say anything we might regret in the future, just be careful.
In response to what we were talking about with dealing with the unsavory types and the Baron's gentle touch, even if that doesn't work, there's always a firmer solution, and she pats right below her breast where the shotgun would be.
You see a nonchalant, like, that's what I want to hear, kind of nodding from Raven. Like, if they can't fall in line, you break that line. And send them packing to wherever they go. They even go deeper into Ireland and deal with the wolves, or try their luck in Belfast. Somewhere more Camarilla to people's likings.
Yeah. Josephine's going to lightly nod again politely and then say, "Well, we should probably be going."
Oh yeah. You got here for a reason, right? I mean, Rocco was here, right? So
Yeah.
what was that business about? Why was Rocco here with you?
I'm going to smile and be like, "We really should be going, Raven."
Our business is our own.
Yeah. I'm gonna nod and then give him a nice little like tail and be like, "I'll be sure if I ever happen to come around here again, though I am quite busy. I'll tell you all about it. How about that?"
Come on. Don't be stingy on the details. Maybe we can... And he's looking at Raven. Maybe we can be of some help. Or maybe I can help you wet your lips on the way out. You know, offer up a quick snack.
I'm not hungry.
Nah, I'm good.
I'm okay for now.
At this point, Josephine's like, "Fucking, I don't want to touch anything you fucking drink, you infidels."
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Melissa's just jamming to the music like, nah, I'm good. Might come back later for the good tasty music, though. This is just nice.
It was nice seeing you again, Raven. I'm sure we will meet again.
Yep, well, hospitality's for the night. And Jonas is like, I'm going to be here all night, too. Oh, we'll catch up and share some drinks.
I'm not much
That
of a
could be
drinker,
fun.
but I'll see what I can do. And she's gonna give a little friendly wave and start leaving.
I must follow, my dear. And she takes a bow and follows.
Yep. So, first things first, let me add the coterie to the map. So, currently residing in the temple.
Yeah, she's like...
You all getting
Josephine's
into
like-
the 4 transit?
Yeah.
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 I don't think... Did we bring the moped, and would the moped be a good idea?
I figured that she would ask to get dropped off by the church so she can change into a bike, her biker outfit. Because this is officially martial outfit.
No worries.
I'm sure we have to get into our official outfits for hunting.
Yeah, so we're gonna ask, like, do me a favor. Can you stop by this building right here?
Of course.
Yep.
It will
Hope
only
you're
be a
enjoying the
moment.
ride in Sletmere.
Yeah, it'll only be a moment. I lightly give her a thankful nod and walk in, and then leaving is a woman in basically completely blood red clothing, like
Ooh.
a leather jacket, crimson helmet that has a bit of a visor that kind of goes up a little bit. It's got this weird design.
It's a full face lifting.
Yeah, yeah, it is. But it's specifically so she can see with her third eye. But you can see the bandages underneath, but for the most part, it's a lot more of a rougher look. And if it wasn't for the fact that Josephine was really tall, you might confuse Penelope and Josephine for each other because the outfit is not very characteristic of her.
Penelope is going to come out dressed extremely differently from the nun outfit, with a very deep red coat on and a mask with 2 curling horns.
Ooh, gotta say I like the dicks, you two.
I appreciate your compliment. We should head over to the place. We should head over to the site, though.
Uh-huh. Alright,
Yep.
Sleipnir, take us there nice and easy. And she just pats the dashboard of the fucking van.
So with
Can you
that,
speak to your car?
I named my car. My car is basically my lifeline here.
so right now we're going to take a small 3-minute break. So you've all gotten inside the transit van, made your pit stops, may start making your way towards the docks. So as you're approaching the docks, you do see, like, as you're going in, a lot of, like, large trucks are just driving past you as they're taking cargo out and delivering it.
Pegasus.
Yep.
Specifically.
As you can go through, you can clearly see that there are 2 large container ships that have stopped at the port. And, like, you as close as you can get with the vehicle, which is basically you've parked, like, further down, not be so inconspicuous.
And to make sure that I remember everything correctly, these guys are holding the cargo to try and send it back because they got told to.
You're dealing with basically general dock security as well as the delivery company. So this is just a basic dock. So they are there to make sure that it's all secure and no gets stolen. That it's all, like, delivered and hauled off the ship and hauled back onto the ship for new cargo.
The
and
order
also,
was in.
a lot
was
of the
in our
logistics
Baron-
is done here.
Yeah, so the order was in our Baron's name, correct?
This one specifically, you might try it that way. You know it got redirected.
Yeah, would I, like, I'm assuming, like, I would know if he's a pseudonym or something.
You don't think he would have used a pseudonym?
Yeah, I think he just uses his name. Okay, then I will explain the confusion, and we'll go from there.
Yep. So what are you doing? You're gonna try and talk your way in?
Yeah.
Mind if I give it a shot?
I could try and intimidate my way. I could try and intimidate our way in.
That's last resort. Sorry.
Mind if I try to give this a shot, my friend?
Sure.
I mean, yeah.
Yep. So,
I don't want to
With
snatch
that, Melissa is... Sorry.
Yep.
But as we're approaching, Melissa is going to activate this I cannot pronounce. Which will allow me to use awe with just the sound of my voice alone.
Okay, give me a second. Boop. Disciplines. It is a presence skill. It's a level 2 presence.
And both of them are free to cost.
Yep, so give me a second. Let me actually pull up the other text.
Yep.
Most of the user
Does
becomes
it
that of a
affect
siren.
vampires?
Again, if you're aware of what's up, it is like, you can fight it. But again, if it's not being impacted by you, then obviously you're not the target. You wouldn't have to roll.
Yep. Just to make myself a little bit more convincing to these fine people.
Go ahead.
Okay, so just a second. So I guess that I add your presence to the skill rolls. You know, if it doesn't say like if they're mortals, they can fight the check.
I think it just adds their presence rating to the check.
You add your presence to the check, so it adds two. You can add 2 to your checks.
Yep. Gives me a little bit of an advantage, so I try to tuck my way in.
But yeah, it's like as you're going through, you do see like the one guy at like a little like docking station, like bringing the trucks, letting the trucks in, letting the trucks out, seeing you approaching as well. He literally just putting his hands up, like shouting, "No civilian access at this time."
I'm terribly sorry, sir. I'm here on some very important business from a friend. You see, there must have been a mix-up with the shipping, and he's asked me to come here on his behalf and sort things out with y'all.
All right, so that would be
Charisma
manipulation.
persuasion?
You're lying, so manipulation and persuasion.
Relying?
Manipulation, persuasion, and
actually,
then
no, I will allow charisma and persuasion because you are genuinely thinking it is maybe a error.
Mhm.
Yep. And then let's see.
You
How
had your
do I?
Yeah, you had your presence.
How do I do
If it
that?
doesn't allow you, if
If it doesn't allow you to
when you
add
click
2
on
to
it,
the roll.
if it's not, yeah.
Yep. I'll just add a custom modifier.
Yep. No, it's just roll persuasion.
I am. Yeah. Oop. Just ignore one of those dice. Yeah. Yeah. Custom +2. That is 2 successes.
So it's like, listen, I'd love to let you in and maybe like go and walk to the offices and sort this out, but that's not how protocol is done here, miss. We're not allowed to let unauthorized personnel here at the time. If you have a complaint, wait until the morning and call in. We can't be letting people in. Like, I mean, what would happen to you if something were to happen to you while you were inside? Think of safety.
Aw. Kind of, yeah, but you really don't need to worry about little old me. Let's see. Just rereading what Odd does real quick. Anyone in presence of the vampire finds their attention inexplicably drawn to them. Those listening to the vampire speak might suddenly agree on subjects where they once held different viewpoints.
Yes.
While this power doesn't cause rapt infatuation, it's still strong enough to sway the minds of most mortals.
Yes,
But is it immortal?
but you didn't pass the check.
True.
So, while you have his undivided attention and he's paying very close attention to you, and only you, he's still not going to let you in because it's dangerous. It'll risk his job and his livelihood. So something happened to you because he let you in.
Perhaps my friends could sneak past while I have his attention, though.
I'm not good at stealth.
Yep. It would be stealth and dexterity if people were trying to sneak in.
Could. Anyone else stealthy? Or is it
can
just me?
I once again, I can. They've said once they're not really wanting us to let go in. I can just go, hey, yeah, no, move.
Could I'm trying to figure out what I can roll with intelligence here to like kind of.
Is there like a waiver or something we could sign? You know, so if something does happen, it wouldn't fall on you.
No waiver like that's going to hold up in court.
It's a shame.
Alright, can I try to roll intelligence and academics to try and like be knowledgeable about the situation and like argue like the laws in?
I mean, you could, but they would be drawing his attention away from Melissa, who has his undivided attention at the moment. Like, literally, as Simon was talking, he literally just held his hand up to Simon's face and goes, yeah, that's legal as she's not doing it.
Very rude.
And is paying us close attention to Melissa. But I think, like, if another person who is attractive was to try and speak, it would pull his attention away from Melissa and break.
It's beautiful, thank you very much.
You're not stunning, baby girl. Sorry.
Yeah. Now, Melissa's doing her best and is kind of just hoping that she can distract at this point to give the others an edge.
We don't have to stay up.
You can
We don't
like
have
try and sneak
stealth
past
at the-
with you. I'll give you 2 dice to sneak an extra 2 dice to sneak past.
I would be rolling 4 dice, which is not even that good. Or I could just say fuck it and then try
But
to
you
go.
only need 1 success. It is just one guy who's being distracted.
Go for it. I'll do stealth.
Yeah, I guess I can re-roll it right with willpower.
Yeah.
Yep, you do have willpower rerolls, and you do have blood surge.
Okay, so it's stealth plus. It's just stealth or
Stealth
plus
plus
dexterity.
Never mind.
dexterity.
Yep.
And then how do I add? You said we add 2?
Yes, you can add 2
Yeah,
dice.
you just click. You just click the plus 2 times.
The plus where?
So when you
Good
click
enough.
on stealth, there's attributes and dexterity.
Yeah.
Then you would hit confirm, and there should
Okay.
be vampire dice with a number underneath and a plus and a minus on each side.
Oh, and it should be at 2.
Just add 2. Yeah.
I'll add 2, so it'd be 3 for me. Okay, got it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, we all snuck by, actually.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, so much so that, like, Penelope and Simon, you've been able to just walk past him, like, maybe even, like, look into his little, like, office area, like, see what you can look at. Like, you see his keys, his coffee.
Meanwhile, Melissa is both trying to keep his attention and also trying to see what she can do on her end to, like, sort of talk things out with him. I don't have
Okay.
to go into the base. We can just talk things
Simon.
out here.
Simon, please take his keys. Thank you.
Yeah, Simon will try and take the keys.
Okay, so again, you just go in, it's like, hey. So, okay, let me try and see if I can make a call for you, ma'am. It's like he's still looking at Melissa and just goes to, like, reach for his phone. And, like, he's calling in on Melissa's behalf. While everyone else, like, walks past.
Much obliged, good sir.
So, like, further in though, like, as the rest of you go in, you do realize this is actually, like, a well-guarded area. Like, there are dock workers working and, like, moving the shipments, like, with forklifts and cranes. There are also security personnel. You do get the glimpse that these are actually armed personnel.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the idea that we can just. I think we should try to bluff by walking with purpose.
Yeah. Just walk like you're meant to be there.
Yeah. Josephine's wearing her bike outfit. She was kind of tough. Again, she's commanding presence. She's going to just walk like she belongs there, and act entirely casual, like. Because she belongs there, why the fuck are you questioning her? Like, she's trying to go do her fucking job, basically.
Yeah, so back with Melissa, like, you get in, he's on the phone with them, he's like, yeah. We just have someone concerned about their package. Or some form of delivery. Excuse me, can you just give me the name of what the packages are?
Of course, and she's just going to give the name of the, like, you know, that she believes should be on the packages, which is the Baron's name.
It's Basalt's cargo. I'll just find out. Do you aware what the cargo may be? Anything that it's marked with?
Was I given that information in Cinda?
We were not.
You were given some information about
We
it.
would know. You can say that, like, he told you that you would know when you see it, because that is what he said.
Yeah.
It's fragile. We know that.
Fragile.
Yeah.
Yep.
Melissa's just gonna relay the information she was given, that it was fragile, that she knew it when she saw it.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, so we got some stuff. Yeah, there is some stuff meant for basalt construction, but it was we got told to send that back, so it's still on the ship right now. Like we're not permitted to get it off. Like
that's really weird because my friend there said he never ever asked for it to be sent back. In fact, he's quite upset that about this whole mess. He nearly broke a table.
Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. It's like he's just on the phone. It's like, no. These definitely aren't the people we were warned about. Nah, I can attest for that. It's just this nice little lass is here. She's just concerned. There's probably an intern.
I usually run deliveries for him, actually. So I guess you could say I'm a little bit of an intern.
Yeah. Alright, I just got in call with some people in the office. And like he jerks his head back while still trying to maintain eye contact. Listen, like, we can't really reschedule it until you call the next day. But that ship's gonna be out by the morning. So I'm sorry, maybe like once he gets back to its location, he can call them there and they can then send the ship back. I'm aware it might be a few days delay, but there's nothing we can really do about it, man. I'm sorry, like, I'm just here to make... And like, he's still like operating the arm of trucks coming in and out while still looking at you.
That's a right shame. I suppose I'll just have to go and tell the boss the bad news.
Yes. Sorry I can't be of any more help.
With that, she's gonna turn off and just walk away.
Yep. Like, he's just walking away and then leaving. And then, like, once all is dimmed, he just turn around and just goes back to his coffee. And...
Melissa's gonna smile at herself, noticing that the others aren't around and that they act happy that they actually took the opportunity she gave them to sneak in, before trying to find a way to sneak in herself with pass unseen. Or unseen passage.
Yep. So yes, this does take a rouse check from you.
Alright.
Come on. Maybe we can nibble on the dock worker before we go in. Maybe on the way out.
You know, I was planning on going on the hunt later tonight anyway. If you can just wait a few more hours.
Fine. Yes, you are at the moment unseen.
She is going to regroup with her friends.
Yep. So, like, you go in and, like, what are you trying to stay ground level or are you going to climb up somewhere?
I'm assuming that we've been relayed the fact that it's on one of the boats.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and...
I'll be in the warehouse with the guy who's guards stuff. I want to see if I can, like, try and gather information. Like, again, I'm trying to use my intelligence here to try and, like, gather information.
I'll go ahead and climb up, see what I can see from a high point.
Yeah, like, I want to try and, like, gather a bunch of information to use as, like, just argue at them to, like, make them be like, oh, yeah, she knows what she's talking about. She's a worker here.
Like, you could just go to, like, the logistics area where there are a few people working. Like, you are, like, trying to be mindful to stay away from any of the Garda or any of the security. Like, the dock workers, you're walking around, like, they're more focused on their job than they are of you.
Yeah, and I'm assuming they're all wearing different shit anyway, so I don't look that out of the ordinary. I'm going to...
I mean, at the moment, the main concern the dock workers have had with you is the lack of a high-vis jacket and the lack of a hard hat. Although you have your helmet on at the moment, don't you?
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to pop in, and again, I'm going to be super casual about it. And obviously be like...
Wait, you're not supposed to be... Wait, no, don't... Like, the people, like, as you've walked in, because then you've got your biker helmet and your biker levers on. you've kind of really made the logistics workers really jumpy. They almost like, oh shit, they got through. Like one of them wants to go for a phone.
No. Ah, fuck. I'm sorry. I knew this would happen when I forget my stuff. I was the person that forgot to show up to the schedule, and I'm gonna say that with 100% confidence that there was, and it's gonna make them feel like I, sometimes I just forget, and then I'm gonna say forget to make the person that's gonna grab for the phone forget the 5 minutes that he was checking the schedule.
Clever.
So again, you might want to do this a bit after, because again, the moment you tell them forget, they forget the 5 minutes, but you're still there. It's not like they're in a daze.
That's true.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that when they think about the 5 minutes where they would be like, wait, that's not true, the schedule's there. They can't remember the schedule.
No, it's more so much as they've seen you come in and realized you might be people they were warned about.
Again, that's what the talk is about. Like, hey, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the first thing first to stop them immediately by speaking with confidence there and being like, no, I was just late. I forgot my fucking hard hat. I'm so sorry. Like,
again, I would say wits and be manipulation and subterfuge. Okay.
Manipulation and subterfuge.
And Cinda.
Yes.
Since I'm gonna try and get a vantage point to look around, what would I roll?
If you wanted to climb up somewhere, probably dexterity athletics or strength athletics, depending on what you're currently climbing on.
Probably try and find the cargo crates that don't exactly have a light shining on them.
Yep. As for Penelope and Simon, how are you going around right now? Are you sticking with Josephine, or are you finding your own way?
Would that
I think Simon's trying to stay on the down low.
Yeah. Would that be dexterity or strength then, Cinda?
Again, either or. Again, strength to pull yourself up, dexterity to finesse your way up.
Oh wait, hold on. Does this activate my oomph? Yeah, I just realized I'm gonna take off my helmet while I'm talking. I'm probably still have a head covering there, right? Like a headband. But I have ingenuity, which makes me look innocent and blameless. Would that work here?
Yes, that would in fact work here.
And that plus stunning, would that also work?
Yes. Okay,
that is plus 4 dice to this.
Jesus Christ.
Look entirely just, hey, I'm sorry, I'm new here. It's a pretty girl. She's new. Oh, she forgot. It's so silly.
That is 4 successes.
Yes.
All right, let's add. That was 8 successes. Messy.
Yep. Right. So first things first, Melissa. You immediately. And again, this is a possible bestial failure, but this isn't actually going to be a bestial failure.
Okay, thank God.
No, you got a messy critical. I'll get to you in a minute.
Oh, great. The 8, dude. God damn it.
So, Melissa, you do get up, but again, you're getting up and you're feeling quite distracted as you're going around. It's like, you're looking around, it's like, perfect vantage point for a hunt. But again, you're on top, and you are still unseen, so no one can actually physically see you. Also, no devices can see you. As for you, Josephine, you almost literally break out in tears.
Oh God.
Oh jeez. I'm and I'm gonna really silent. I'll be like, I'm gonna get fired. Oh my God.
Oh no. Oh, dearie, no. Come, sit down. I'll make you a brew. Just there.
I forgot
crying.
my sister's birthday party.
Oh no! Don't you worry. I'll go pop the kettle. I'll head to the mess area and pop the kettle on for you.
Really?
Yeah, you just sit here. We'll get your cup of tea and we'll set your composure.
You're not. You guys have never got that.
Nah, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Don't be long. Kettle doesn't take too long to boil and to get up and leave. So you have free reign of the area.
Just immediately, you just watch Penelope just walks in and just sees Josephine go from like crying to immediately stone face again.
Could I do
Oh, is she actually crying? Is she actually crying? That'd be really funny.
Could I do a dexterity strength to get on top of like a stack of 3 containers?
Yes, it would be strength athletics or dexterity strength or dexterity athletics. What about you, Simon? Are you with Josephine right now, or like where's Simon right now?
I think Simon. Well, for one, Simon has the keys.
Yep.
But Simon is trying to find maybe like an equipment locker, like some place where they would be keeping hard hats and vests.
Yep. Yep. So you're going to actually disguise yourself as a worker.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, like you don't have any hard times like going in. Like you've got the keys so you can get in, and like you're looking for it. You've probably seen like Josephine's sob story.
Yeah. Kind of like looks impressed.
Yeah, because I'm Jenny like sobbing, like he's like, "Oh God, I'm so sorry."
So, from Penelope's view, it's she essentially just like takes her hands and like sticks them into the containers and just starts pulling herself up.
Yeah, that's definitely going to cause...
leaving a bunch of tiny holes.
Yes, you're definitely poking some holes into these fresh containers. So someone might complain of like, oh, for fuck's sake, who's not been good enough with the equipment? But yeah, you're also on top. So
Okay.
Melissa and Penelope, since you're on top, I want you to make a awareness. Awareness intelligence check.
Son of a bit.
Awareness intelligence, eh?
Yep.
Where is my awareness? There it is. And then I add my intelligence. This is probably not going to be a good roll.
Ooh.
No, I am. Oh, fuck. I am very much not next to you, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Melissa, you are just want to hunt so badly. Like, you see the workers going around and you see them going, and your beast is just there and it's going, come on, jump, pounce, jump, 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 jump. Like, coward.
I don't want to waste this power.
Make a rouse check. Coward.
Boy, trust me, we'll find a nice hunk of meat on the way home. You fucking betcha.
If our sire was here, he'd have jumped.
Yeah, and he's also a fucking deadbeat.
Yeah. Keep your composures. But again,
I'm just thinking about Josephine's piece talking to her while she's sobbing. Like, are you fucking serious right now?
so Simon.
Yes.
Oh, Penelope. Actually, yeah, Penelope.
Penelope.
You do catch a glance of the Pegasus containers. There are 4 blue containers and 2 white containers.
Which containers are we supposed to go for again?
You don't know. You don't know the colors and authorizations yet. Josephine, you are by one of the terminals right now. You could probably look it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my intelligence here to just like quickly look up all the information I need.
Okay, make a intelligence and technology check.
Shit, I got nothing in technology.
Again, you do all have the options to blood search, which would give you
That is true.
2 dice bonus.
And that would increase my hunger, wouldn't it?
You would make a rouse check when you blood surge.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I might do that. Okay, so roll, and I'm gonna add a blood surge. Badass, 3 successes.
3 successes. So again, you start looking it up, like tapping away, following the tracking numbers. All of the artifacts, and they are listed as artifacts, are in the white containers.
Okay. I'm gonna return to my.
You will have access. You know how many crates were meant to be delivered before they got redirected to go back to Vegas or go back to America. All of the containers are somewhat heavy. Like the lightest crate is about 20 kilos, 25
Jesus.
kilos.
All right. See, I'm probably gonna need the lifting.
That's our job for me.
But yeah, I'm going to make sure that after I'm done, I'm going to return to my seat because I'm going to keep up the act.
She just with one nice steaming cup of tea. It just comes. Oh, okay, so you're still here. I'll brought you a cup of tea. Come and have a drink.
Thank you. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to be such a wuss about it. I'm just
it's all right. Sorry, just.
Yeah, I don't know. I got mixed up. I'm supposed to be helping with the.
Yeah, let me put a call, and if you find out where you're supposed to go.
No. You can't. I'm gonna grab you. No, listen. They're gonna. Do you know how they
probably something where this would probably be something where telling them to forget would come in handy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like. Yeah, I'm going to probably tell them to forget.
Yep.
And then, I'll just tell them to forget, and then be like, hey, I'm sorry, you kind of stayed off in the space there. You told me I was supposed to go help with the white crates.
The white crates aren't. The white crates are for returning shipping. You're supposed to. Go meet with some of the workers over by the red. They're
gonna think that I'm some random person. Do you have a hat or something something I could use? I don't have anything. I left my wrist at home. I'm so sorry. I just rushed everything.
Head to the lockers. Get that biker stuff off. Get your visor jacket. Get your helmet.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm assuming she gestured where the lockers are.
Yep.
So
As for you, Simon, you are already looking the part.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to literally walk in the locker room, and then I'm gonna look at Simon and be like, "Oh, hi."
Hello.
Yep.
I had to cry for this, and I'm gonna take off my helmet and everything. I'm gonna slip on the gear.
Yep.
And I'm gonna look at Simon and be like, "I know which crates we need. We need the white crates."
White crates, right?
Yeah, those are the ones with the artifact. They're about 20 kilos. They're gonna be really heavy.
Yep. And they're also still on the ship.
They're on the ship, and they're made to go and take stuff out. They clearly have orders to send it, and they clearly have warnings about us. So I think we have to call in some sort of confusion or something. Obviously, my thought is to blame upper management, because that's always the easiest thing to do.
I mean, it almost always is upper management's fault anyway.
People seem to have gone along with my whole crying shtick. Just play along. It should probably get us through a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, give me a second. Let me just. Start wiping your nose.
As for the crate top crew, while Melissa is still invisible, you notice that, the ship that you buy, there is a crane pulling crates off and setting them down. Josephine and Simon, you could probably just walk onto the ship and head to the containers yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
But
And so we
like Penelope, you could probably like with another few checks, climb up and jump on and get onto the ship yourself as well. Would take some stealth checks because it's closer, it's more condensed.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking I could jump from stack of container to stack of container.
Do 2
Unless
rolls.
they're too far.
Do 2 rolls for me. A athletics dexterity and a dexterity stealth.
I'm just gonna take advantage of my invisibility.
okay. Nice.
And dexterity stealth.
Might blood search for this. I don't remember if you have good stealth.
I do not have good stealth.
Might blood search for this, to be honest. Might be the play. Let's go.
So, going along, just your beast just gets hungrier. You're making me do all this work, and you're not even giving me anything for it. And you're just landing on container, making heavy thuds. You're trying to do them in sync to the sounds of containers being dropped. You're not sure whether or not you're meeting it, in a sense.
Mm.
I know, everyone seems
You've
preoccupied.
definitely caused some of the workers and some of the security to get jumpy.
Mm.
Like, damn, there's like some fucking raccoons or something. That's creative. But yeah, no, Simon and I are just walking onto the ship, but like looking casual. I'm assuming Simon is playing the character of like a slightly more mature like worker, and I'm like a little soft.
Yeah.
So currently, because Penelope is pretty much alone, she's less adopted the traditional way of running and is currently fucking charging on all fours as she goes from container to container.
Yep.
Ah, yes.
Like you get to the point where it's like there's no more containers for you to get to the ship, so you would need to drop down. Melissa, you've quite picked up on the fact that some of the security seem very on edge and like they're radioing it into each other, saying like, "Hey, those thieves that we were given the warning about, they might be here, so be on the lookout."
Dash shit.
Yeah, they might be on the ship already. Just give it a look around.
Yeah. What can I do? What can
you do? Or what would you do? Is another question. However, so back to Simon and Josephine. Are you going on to the ship?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that we'd have the best chance because we're literally dressed in uniform and we know about the crates and everything.
You know the crates you're going for.
Mm-hmm.
You do see that there are some police officers, some guard or some security there with flashlights, like looking around.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to try and like sneak past them, or
No, don't try to sneak past them. That's obviously not our play, I think.
and approaching the white crate?
I think I don't know, like, Joan, I feel like we like either have to just approach it with like the whole boss thing, or just act like we have no idea what's going on, but we're just working here and we're told to go to the crate. I think we should just go over there and tell them to work the crate, just cause more confusion. Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, why are they doing that?
Yeah, sure.
No.
I mean,
We were being warned about some thieves around here. We got warned that they were going after these crates. So these crates aren't out for delivery, so why are you heading so close to them? They've already been contained.
We were told to go over here.
Who told
Is
you?
that wrong?
I'm showing the newbie around, you know?
Yeah, well, this here ain't newbie business. These crates are already secured. You should know better. You should be going and unloading the other cargo. I mean,
Well,
no one's even manning that crane yet.
Here, it's alright. Can we just have like a sec? She's having a bit of a rough go at it.
No, get off the boat. Get back to your work. You're not supposed to be here.
Right, crane then.
We're supposed to work the crane.
Simon thinks that maybe they can do something with the crane.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I hope you have a good day. Wait by them.
Simon, as they're walking away, I feel like Simon's like, I feel like we need to wait for them to like do a sweep of the boat, calm the fuck down, and then if we can get, we can't just move these things with our hands. These are big boxes. I mean, we're gonna need the crane.
Yeah, I mean, I think I got the information on moving the crane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I should have seen a lot of the orders, so I can probably just get up there and tell them that it's me and I'm supposed to do the job, and you're just supposed to review me.
At the moment, neither of the cranes look manned at the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up and we're gonna sit in the crane for a little bit. It's a good vantage point, and it's where we would take it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if we get them here, right? How do we get them out?
I mean, they're like how heavy are they? The boxes that we need?
They're 20 pounds.
The boxes you're in, the lightest is 25 kilos.
25 kilos. That's like 50 some odd pounds. That's not that bad.
But again, like, they're in large white shipping containers.
Yeah.
If they're supposed to be,
If needed, I could use bestial weapons and try and like cookie cutter a hole out and just sneak in.
well, we're not shit, because we're supposed to be, it's delicate. And I'm assuming the entire things are full. So how would we is there like a car that we could take in here?
I mean,
Is there
you have a car, but getting it in here.
Yeah. Could it carry these two? I doubt it.
I mean, there are some large trucks, and there are some other like transit vans here.
Yeah, okay. So we know where the transit vans are. So obviously,
Are you forklift certified?
No. So I guess we would load it onto one of the trucks and then take it. But at this point,
Or at least like maybe lower them off so you could get to the crates.
yeah, something like that. Just like,
And then just toss the crates in the back of a van. Again, if it's the white transit vans here, you're going to have to steal and hotwire them.
yeah.
Or
Once we
go back and get Melissa's vehicle.
Let's see. Did we get radios, by the way?
You've not got radios. You've all got your burner phones.
No, I was talking about our equipment as like workers. Do we have radios? Because we could listen in. Because they're talking about chattering on the radios and shit.
I'd say no. The security have radios. The dock workers don't.
Could Simon somehow use their premonition feature to try and figure out what they should do?
Give me a second. Let me figure out premonition. Yep, give me a second.
Yep.
This might just be a what's it called? I'm wondering if I just roll intelligence and just have her think about what to do.
So, from what I can do, from where I am, can I see where the guards are on the containers? Or okay,
But yeah,
are they like directly in front of where the doors would be?
they're actively looking around. They seem to be doing a continuous patrol around past the white crates. Also, yes, Simon, if you want to roll a rouse check for me.
Okay. All right.
Ooh,
Yep, success.
okay, good.
And then roll a resolve and auspex.
Resolve and Auspex. Where are you, Auspex? Resolve. How do I add Auspex? Hold on.
Give me a second. I can
I
actually.
think you can add disciplines to the roll.
Nah. Give me a second. Go to your discipline.
Yeah. Okay.
Go to resolve and auspex.
Okay.
Go to the actual premonition skill. You should see a dice by it.
Yes. Just click that.
Yep, click the dice. That's the rouse.
Oh, it did a rousing blood check. Hold on.
Mhm.
Is that right?
No, give me a second. I'll figure it out.
Oh, if you just click the red D20 next to the auspex itself.
Yep.
That should work.
Okay. Okay.
And so it's resolve and auspex.
Resolve and Auspex. I'm still not getting Auspex as an option.
It's on your discipline. I can see it.
Okay, so but it's still asking for skill plus attribute.
Yes, the skill is. That is actually.
The attribute, I believe, would just be resolve.
But
Yeah.
there's also asking for skill.
Give me a second. Let me try this.
Yeah.
Maybe you can.
Yeah, it's just you don't add a skill.
Okay, just leave it blank. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Got it.
Leave it as not.
Got you.
Why not tell? It's like the wind seems to be blowing towards Josephine.
Okay.
Like she's in the crane. So with some form of detective house deduction, she could just take the cranes off the boat. And then you could just try and take the crates, take whatever's out of the crates right away, or someone can drive a car here.
Okay. What we could do is Simon could text Josephine. Not Josephine. Simon could text Alyssa and ask, do you think that these two crates we could just load these onto your car and then just punch it?
You can shoot a text.
Would be too heavy. Like the crates themselves would be too heavy. I think we'd have to open it up and take the goods and then go.
Like open the crates, take out the specific objects you're needing.
Yeah, because the containers themselves are thousands of pounds.
Yeah, that's why they need a fucking crane.
That's why you crane them out, and then once you're in, you've just got a bunch of like wooden crates.
Melissa basically replied, like, we'll send a quick reply like, I could wait in the van, that way you guys can just grab the shit we need and I can immediately gun it, if that's what you want to do.
Could I roll like an intelligence something else to try and like just think about what the best...
Again, if you want to try and operate the crane yourself, it would be intelligence technology.
Okay.
Or maybe dexterity technology.
Let's do intelligence technology. And technology. Whoops, I'm at this. Okay, I need to think about if this is actually what I want to do. Because obviously this is the way forward that we see, but what do we do afterwards?
Probably act quickly. Perhaps.
Could we just have Penelope be ready to just jump on them and then like tear into them and just fucking sprint?
Anyone who goes and investigates, or...
Yeah, but if Penelope's ready for it to drop, she'll just pop in, rip it open. There's way too much shit going on.
Yep.
The guys may shoot guns at us, but like, you know, it's a better shot than just trying to confront them at the boat, basically.
Yeah, perhaps. No, we'll see. Again, like you'll have to get the cranes off, so you're going to have to man these cranes and pull them off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, intelligence.
Both cranes or just one? Do you think? What are we thinking?
I'm assuming just one crane, right? I can just grab both
Again,
of them.
you can use one crane to grab both because again they're not on top of each other, so like you can grab one, drop it, grab two, grab the other one, drop it.
Yeah, I imagine I still have time in the confusion of what the fuck's going on.
So basically, 2 intelligence technology. Oh, actually no. I will say these would be one intelligence technology, and then a dexterity technology.
Fuck, really?
Yes.
What's your dexterity technology, Simon?
Tech
What's your dexterity?
looks at even a flip phone like it's some sort of fucking alien device. The way they type is like, when old people type on a cell phone?
Jesus Christ. Okay, what's your dex?
Yeah. Dex is 3.
You actually have a better chance at it than I do.
Okay.
So
Simon looks so unprepared for this.
If you want to message Penelope has nothing for technology, but has a 4 in dexterity.
Yeah, I'm gonna need her in here actually.
Again, you do have willpower rolls if you want, which lets you reroll 3 die.
Okay, you know what? I think we just do rerolls and then we just try and bullshit our way through.
Okay. Then or
Yep. So first one, intelligence technology.
What we could do is have Melissa come up to the thing and be like, "Oh, hey, literally, look, that's the thing I'm talking about. They did listen to me. I made a call and they someone picked up."
Mm-hmm.
Like you just lie and try to like get through. It'd be like, no, they I called them. I literally called them.
At the moment, you are kind of just eyeing some of the workers for snacks because your beast is growling at you constantly. And you are also invisible.
Melissa probably was planning on waiting by the van, but she will find a place to watch where she can probably just quickly get to the van if she needs to.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is an intelligence technology.
So Melissa's gonna fall back and get to the van.
She's gonna be ready to just fucking go.
Okay.
Technology intelligence, and I will just reroll my willpower if I fail.
Okay.
How many successes do I need? What's the difficulty of this roll?
Difficulty 3.
Oh shit. Difficulty 3.
You've never done this before.
Why does it say I'm rolling with 2 dice? I'm rolling with 4.
It'll say 2 dice, then 2 hunger dice.
Okay.
Nom nom nom.
Oh, say 2 dice and 2 hunger dice?
No, just literally just roll intelligence and...
Yeah, so 4 plus nothing is, so it's 4.
It tells you have 2 vampire die, 2 hunger die. Which is in total 4.
Alright. And so if I reroll, I can reroll some of these after with willpower?
You can reroll the vampire dice, you can't reroll hunger die. So again, first things first, roll to see what the results are.
Should I blood surge, guys? I feel like I should.
That risks making you have 3 hunger die, which means only 1 die you could reroll then.
Yeah, I would wait.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna reroll one of these. Can I reroll the failure or?
Yeah.
You can reroll. You can't reroll the blood die. You can only reroll your vampire die. So you can reroll 2 of those.
Okay. How much does that cost? Like
it costs you 1. Well, it costs you 1 willpower. So if you right click on the text or in chat and click willpower reroll.
Right click. Oh,
yep.
Okay.
Then you have willpower reroll. You can select the 2 blank die. Nope. So as you go and pull one of the crates off, gently, sudden impatience, you drop it. the container just falls and smashes down.
Well, all credence is out of the window.
Shit, fuck, shit.
Literally, people are just people are running up to you now, Josephine, like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Everyone is now they seem distracted and heading towards you, Josephine, and not the crate that's just dropped.
Oh, okay, that works. I get yelled at.
At this point, Penelope is going to dart for the container.
Okay, so you're darting for the container. You gotta open it.
I'm going to try and rip the doors open.
Okay. They're not even locked. They're literally this. You open the
they're
bar,
not locked?
pull it
Okay.
open. You pull it open. You see some of the containers or some of the crates have been knocked over onto their side.
Ah, shit.
You'd need
What
some.
would the roll to find what we need?
If you had a crowbar, it would just be just a simple open and pop. If you're not using a crowbar, it would be strength and brawl.
Could you just use living weapon just to rip it open?
I could tech.
Yep.
I also have tools of the trade. You probably could have asked for a crowbar from me.
Mm-hmm.
Do feral weapons require a rouse check?
Give me a second. We can find out. Feral weapons, it's protein, isn't it?
It is protein.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll actually.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, so it's one rouse check.
Where's rouse?
You succeed the rouse check. The beast is
And
not concerned. It is only concerned with getting this job done.
strength and
Is anyone else with strength and brawl? If you're using feral weapons, you don't even need a brawl. You don't even need to check. You just crack in and just rip them out. Is anyone else there with Penelope?
I mean, I'm with Josephine at the crane.
Yeah, probably just blend in by yelling at me too.
Yep.
Honestly, at this point.
Yep. So while you're doing that, it's like, what the fuck is going on? What's wrong with you? This crane isn't even
I
meant
tried to
for the delivery.
explain to the foreman on the boat that she's new and she wasn't ready for the crane, but they insisted that we come to the crane. So Simon's just
Yeah, oh, you're so fucking smart because the guards literally yelled at us to get on the crane. Oh,
Okay.
you're so good at this.
So, Penelope, as you rip open these crates, I want you to make a intelligence occult check.
damn, I'm good at a call. Fuck.
no. Oh no.
Oh,
Hey!
Oh, never mind. Huh?
Penelope the goat!
So, you do see a lot of weird, some of the crates you open, you see a statuesque arm and a statuesque wing and a statuesque foot, all in different containers and all very carefully packaged in very tight. So these are all intact.
It sounds like that's what we're here for.
Okay.
The other things, which you can definitely tell are kindred in nature, what looked to be some kind of pillar or stone pillar of some kind, it's wrecked, it's broken, it's smashed, it's in a few pieces. It's almost as if it was just looked like a stone obelisk, but it was actually like a clay pot. That's broken.
He likes stone.
Was there anything inside?
No, there was nothing inside. It literally was like a Like the bottom of it was like a upside down ball, and on top of it was something like shaped like an obelisk.
Okay, so with that roll, does Penelope know which ones to take?
You know, the statue parts are going to be quite important, but
Okay,
also the other artifacts, you can't discern their worth. So, like, you see, like, the shattered stone obelisk, you see, like, the carefully contained papers, and you also see something that's, like, full of, like, cloth. I'll let you try and take the statue parts, although they are heavy. But you will have to choose between the stack container of parchment or the cloth.
What a choice! Oh god! Oh no!
What would Penelope value more?
The documents probably have more information.
Parchment it is.
So parchment.
Okay. As you're doing that, you immediately just from behind, you're like, "Stop, thief!" And almost like the hemming of a baton opening.
Oh shit!
As if you were to turn around, you would see the guard has now got a baton out and is reaching for his shoulder where his radio is.
Does the guard have a gun?
Yes, but he hasn't reached for it.
Shit. Never mind.
He's
Go
got-
for his service weapon.
Go over the service. I have a shot. I have a double barrel.
That's a really bad idea.
It is a bad idea.
Can you just try and incapacitate him or something?
It destroys radio first, probably.
You already
Or
have
knock it out of his.
No, but he's gonna shoot. So
You already-
might as well choke him out.
Yeah, you already have your bestial weapons out, don't
He
you?
has, again,
Yeah.
currently he's not reached for his gun. He's got his baton out and he's reaching for his radio.
You
Go
could,
for his
like-
radio, but
You could just like swing in a way to like attack him while also swinging at the radio, like slice the cord.
I could just skewer the radio.
Yeah, just
You're
stab
gonna
him.
make an attack.
I'm gonna go for the not for him, for the radio.
Okay. So, strength and melee weapon.
Covered.
Strength and melee. Wonderful. One skill that because I pumped everything into firearms. I'm
Time to play Payday 2 music.
Fuck you, right?
My goat?
So you go in, you try and slash at his radio, but cracked as he's swinging his baton at you. Crack right on the jaw with his metal baton. As he hits you, and the impact of him hitting you sends him back a bit, and your upward slice where he thinks you're just coming at him with a knife. It just misses his shoulder.
And
You
three
take
success.
2 points of superficial damage.
2 points of superficial damage.
Just
How do I mark down superficial?
click on the box once, and then click on the box
Click on the
again.
box.
Then click on the
Okay.
box next to it.
Okay.
I've got an intruder here by the white crate. I need backup. He's got a knife. As he's ready to just engage with you. He's focused squarely on you. Everyone else, you just hear all the guards who have come to see you immediately just hear this are darting for the white crate now.
While they're distracted, can we try and use the crane to get the other?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Like
We're just gonna make a run back and forth between the two.
Josephine, you it would the closest one there would probably be Josephine. You could just try and go for the crate.
Just
Yeah.
go for it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd say Josephine, since you're probably still in the crane,
Mm-hmm.
you can go out. Simon, you probably have to stop people from interrupting.
Okay.
Just sort of stand guard
As
then.
for you, Melissa, you probably hear the commotion and think it's time to get to driving.
Yep.
So,
Got van on.
yep,
Foot on the gas.
Josephine,
Driving straight in.
Yep. So, Josephine, intelligence technology. Simon,
Would that not be like Dex technology?
Dex technology now.
Yeah, that makes more sense to me. I'm like,
Melissa,
Melissa,
you would dexterity drive.
how willing are you to hit security guards like pinballs?
Very.
Also,
Did I?
how is Simon stopping people from getting to Josephine right now?
That's a good question. Because they're not really good at like physically blocking people. I feel like Simon, great charisma, is going to try and, God, what can I do? I don't think any of my disciplines are particularly.
you could try taking a gun from one of them and just pointing it at them.
But Simon would have to steal a gun to do that.
You have a 3 in Dex. That's like
Also, reminder: all the security officers are running away currently. All of the people with guns are running away.
Anyway, I'm going to hit up the fucking rent-a-cop.
God, what can Simon do?
Probably intimidate or
I guess I have. What is my intimidation? I do not have good intimidation.
you are an obvious editor,
try and
though.
convince them.
Yeah, I think Simon. Maybe can Simon try and convince them to go help their buddies at the other crate?
Oh, I better hit at least 2 pigs with this.
Yeah. So,
Damn, you're on 210. Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah, no, she's driving a Def Leppard on max volume.
Simon, I want you to actually roll charisma performance.
Okay. Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes, King. Okay.
Yeah.
Charisma.
It's giving icon. It's giving actor.
Yeah, no, Melissa's basically just.
He eats and leaves no crumbs.
Simon, you see the car coming and you think this is a great idea to tell everyone to get down in the most convincing way possible. To not get hit by the car.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Melissa's just like, "Oi, hey that little beastie, you like adrenaline? I like adrenaline. Let's fucking go."
I'm gonna try and get the crate correctly this time.
Yeah. So this would be Dex technology.
Why would I can't? I'm gonna suck. I'm not gonna be able to do this. Is it difficulty 3?
Yes.
I'd have to literally roll 3 successes of 4 dice. Guys, this is not happening. I don't.
Blood Surge adds 2 dice.
It's not gonna. All right, whatever. You know what? I'm gonna believe in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
So sad that we can't use the faith stat.
I'm just sitting here like, hey God, could you like do me a favor?
He does not answer.
Will I try?
There's a burger.
All right, blood surge.
My favorite way.
Come on.
Suspense.
Why does it take 2 away from me?
Did Blood die? It's two in your vampire, 2 in your blood die.
Yeah, and then I'm adding a blood surge. I had 2 more, so 6 in total.
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus.
Jesus,
the wheel.
Thanks, Jesus.
So you go.
Our
Okay,
Father
We'll-
art in heaven.
we'll get to this because Penelope, you are in battle with this guard. He's going to draw his gun and shoot you. You can attempt to respond in kind.
Do I want to blast a cop?
Yes.
Do I
Yes.
want to give our
Yeah.
Baron more paperwork?
This is actually less paperwork than.
I mean, either you blast him or he's getting hit with a van.
Yeah,
Fuck
this is
it.
actually. I feel like cutting his neck is like way more confusing than just shooting him with a gun.
Fuck it, slug to the chest time. What would I roll for that? Like dexterity
Dexterity
firearms?
firearms.
God is good, guys.
Isn't awesome God he reigns?
Oh god, that was horrid.
You might use your willpower to reroll all 3 dice.
I could. Do I just add? Do I click on one of the boxes for willpower?
Yeah. So
Just-
you right click the box in chat and re-roll willpower.
The sound of Def Leppard blasting from fucking van as it approaches.
And that's my goat!
Not a fire.
6
So-
successes,
Okay.
bitch.
So you were obviously, if he had gone to melee you, he might have won. But he went to reach for his gun, and you drew a little faster.
Ew.
Rock.
So that's 2 plus 6. Question: what are your tenants?
Shit. Did I do a tenant? Maintain the peace. But there's also
Yeah, you've
Uh,
not yet done your touchdown and convictions.
I haven't. I need to do convictions and stuff.
So you are killing an innocent of authority who you do not think were actively engaging against you. They were
Well, they
obviously
probably-
obstructions to you, but they were innocent and doing their duty.
this is true.
I'm going
Yeah,
to
but what-
give you 2 stains. So your humanity. That's you and me. You will have to talk yourself through at a later time.
I mean, he was reaching for the gun. I would call that actually engaging.
we both went for the gun.
It was.
Yeah,
We both reach for the gun.
This is something you will have to come to terms with as you send the shock wave of this guy recoils, sends flying backwards. Blood just spurting in the air. It's almost so much just draws like, he's dead, you can eat him. You killed him, he's your kill, you fucking eat him. He's not doing very well, is he? He's not exactly healthy.
That's my goat.
If he's in the morgue later.
As for
If
you,
he's-
Josephine, with your role, you see the cop, the other guarder, running towards the white crate. You could just drop this crate in front of them or on them.
I'm gonna drop it in front of them because I'm not a psychopath.
Just going for
What?
lowering it down, or even just swinging it at them
I
as you lower it, and
you
it
know-
grinds onto the ground.
am my prayer is just, Jesus, let me do this entire situation to our advantage, and let's blood be spilled.
As
So she swings it in a way that, like,
you swing it, you make them all duck and dive while Melissa just drifts past, and it's like Melissa, you drive enough to like get to the back of transit van near where Penelope is, and through like the mirror You just see this cop get blown away with a shotgun shot. Everyone heard the gunshot.
Oh, now this is what I call
you
adrenaline.
hear a deafening boom.
Yep.
As
I mean-
a sawn-off double barrel goes off.
I'm gonna have to talk about that to her later.
Actually-
She also has a deafening boom of Def Leppard playing in her van right now, and she just... So
Current
Damn, what-
situation, you could probably start hauling the crates into the transit van. But
Yeah.
someone else is going to need to get to the other container if that you want to, but that does mean fighting more cops.
Simon is not good at fighting.
So what, you're just going to take
Neat.
what you've got, take what you have, and like get in and get out?
Melissa's good at hauling. She's not good at fighting.
I mean, you're good at driving.
Yeah.
Can I use
not-
all of this hullabaloo to try and sneak into the other? Because there's a lot of shit going on.
Way too much commotion. Like, again, you're still being treated as if you are just a worker.
Right.
So you could stealth away.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Simon's going to try and stealth to the other crate because, again, still kind of disguised as a worker and there's just so much other bullshit happening right now.
It would take one hell. I would say difficulty 5 to get to the other crate.
Oh,
Because
My
it's
brother
literally
Christ.
just been swung and drawn. Everyone's attention is on that crate now.
Oh, shit, you're right.
So I didn't hit anyone on the way in, right?
No, you didn't hit anyone.
Damn.
okay, that's good. One less body to deal with.
God, should I just try, guys? I don't know if I can do it. It's just straight stealth.
Yes. Stealth.
Ow.
I would say, stealth, composure.
Composure? Okay. I guess it's worth a fucking shot. Should I blood surge about this?
There is no way you can make this roll because of how difficult it is and how many dice you have.
Okay. So it's not worth it.
Not worth it.
Might as well just hop in the van, grab what we got, and just get the fuck out.
Okay.
Yeah.
A partial delivery is better than a failed delivery.
I mean, I call this a failed move.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can't do anything.
Yeah, and I can't really do anything either, can I?
Yeah, you need to get out of the crane somehow.
I climb down. I feel like they're way more focused on the actual like gunshot. They still think they think I'm stupid.
No, they think you're they don't think you're stupid.
But
Like, you've just unloaded 2 crates that weren't supposed to be unloaded and tried to smash police officers.
I didn't try to smash police officers actually.
This isn't something you can tee out your way out of. Now.
Did I do that?
It's a
Oops, I didn't cry. We're fine.
At this point, it may be better to let the beast somewhat more just take over your words and not your actions.
What do you say?
Be mean.
You go down with the bonk stip and say, "The power of Christ tells you to forget."
All right. I could also do that. Yeah.
That's true.
Although,
down.
however, that is actually for a single victim.
That's true.
All right. Well,
You're not going to go forget.
Well, I am tanky.
Yes.
I have 8 HP.
Yes. So
I might just.
I would say you need to do dexterity and athletics.
Ah, really? Shit!
Yep.
I suck ass at this.
That's
In the future.
they've got 4 successes, so
Oh. They do? Where do they have 4 successes?
because one of them's just rolled to shoot at you.
Shoot at me?
Yes.
I didn't see this roll.
Yeah, because I'm rolling NPC rolls privately.
Ah. So So I can't pass this.
You can lower the damage.
Okay. So dexterity and you said dexterity and what? Athletics.
Athletics and dexterity. Yes.
All right. Chat. When I am doing another one shot, I'm going to run the balance skills. This game does not do special.
Being a specialist that is not for combat, unless we are actively avoiding it perfectly, is not very good.
So blood surge is another rouse check. Is that what it is, or what?
Blood surge is another rouse check. Yes.
All right. Well, why not, right? When in Rome, what would Jesus do? He would somehow
Keep passing your rouse checks. You are so good at fasting, and you get 4 successes. So
does that mean I succeed, or
it means you're only going to take 2 superficial damage from a single gunshot.
okay? I am down to 6 HP, which actually isn't that bad.
Yep. So as you're going by, and like you get down, you slide down, you start running away. Fortunately, again, you're wearing a helmet. Go down, you start running. Just a single gunshot just wings you in your like side of your arm, but you ignore it and like you're running. You get to the car.
I grab my red stuff on the way out.
Okay.
And then
So is everyone else in the car now, or?
I believe everyone is in the car.
Okay.
I'm fucking hitting the gas.
Yes. You dexterity and drive again. Or composure and drive.
Nah. We're letting the adrenaline out here. Dexterity and drive.
I think I got some cop on me.
So you go through, you start driving, you pedal to the metal. You definitely hit some people on the way out.
Oh Jesus Christ! Are they dock workers or cops?
Dock workers.
No! No!
Woo! Now this is Vacation Island.
And then you just smash through the barrier.
The cop was actively being violent to me. These are fucking dock workers.
So you shot him with
Judas
a
Priest
shotgun
just
to the
blasting
chest?
at full volume.
He was reaching for the gun.
So you didn't try to disable it?
Melissa, I now need you to make a wits drive check.
Wits drive, eh?
Yes.
I aim for the knees. It's
So
just
now you're now
hard.
actively trying to evade your pursuers without gaining more pursuers.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yep.
Messy critical again.
Another thing coming.
5 successes.
You got another thing coming.
You're not exactly being the most finesseful. You've definitely ruined the paint job. And maybe hit a pedestrian.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Well, the paint job anyway.
I am never working with any of you ever.
Calling out a shot.
I'm sorry, hon. You're stuck with me.
I'm never doing any of this again. I just hurt so many people.
Melissa's just jamming out to her music
You
as
didn't
she's
hurt any
pedal
of
to the
them.
metal.
I hurt one, and she's responsible for everything else.
Where did you
How's Simon doing?
Sitting there still with the hard hat and vest on, and it's just looking
God.
very like done.
You're from
Done
the
with
outside.
it.
You're just sitting next to Josephine. Josephine's like her hands are on her fucking face, like, oh my god.
Yeah, everyone's freaked the fuck out, and Simon just looks tired.
From the outside, it looks like we've kidnapped a dock worker.
Melissa's having the time of her fucking life right now.
Like you're
Who
being
said that
you took a hostage.
I shouldn't have done the crane. I don't even know technology. Why did I do the crane?
Dude.
I know.
You know it better than any of us.
I think you did it better than I could have, so there's that.
Woo!
It's gonna be so
My
mad at
specialty
me.
is much more nuanced than all of this.
He's gonna be so mad at me.
During this, Penelope is going to reload. Just in case we have to put a hole through the back of the
Josephine
vehicle.
is giving her a look like Penelope.
She takes one of the shells, kiss the bullet.
No,
Blessings!
I'm not gonna bless your bullet. You're not gonna shoot it.
Oh,
She puts it
Penelope,
away.
I love you,
So-
girl.
Who wants to call Rocco? Or Damien?
I'm gonna call Damien. My gun.
I'm driving, so I can't.
You think we care about laws right now?
Jesus.
You know what? Fair enough.
Yep. Call.
You just
Are you
ran
gonna
someone over.
call or text?
Gonna.
I'm gonna text first and be like really polite, because of course Josephine's really polite, and like she's having mental breakdown right now. But she's like, "Is this a bad time to ask for a call?"
Do you have the packages?
Not all of them.
Bring what you managed to get to the Morning Star.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Nothing coming.
Obey the traffic laws. I don't think we want to attract any more attention to us.
Fine. At least
because-
now that we're away.
And can you
Penelope is going to reach out a hand.
Melissa's gonna turn the music off of full blast, but still decently loud.
Down. I can't hear myself saying.
Yeah, no, Melissa is turning the music down. Now, it's still a nice. Like, the music's still audible, but it's not deafening.
So for my notes, the packages you brought on are the parchment, the wing,
And the statue.
the arm, and the foot.
Yep.
Okay.
Not enough. No, but.
Noted.
I'm so sorry about this.
Josephine's like, why did they hire me at a job that would fucking require like?
You drive into the Morning Star, and you're called in, like you're let in by the security.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
As you go and stop the car, they go some basically wearing dark suits with earpieces and walkie-talkies. Ask you to. All right, now let's get you out the car.
Yeah.
All right,
Very well.
boss is on his way. Get all the cargo out.
Oh god, he's coming.
Melissa's just gonna hop out the driver's seat and head back to start hauling some shit.
Yeah, no,
Penelope opens the back and starts grabbing stuff for them.
Josephine is too busy sitting on the side of the car, just like having like a, oh my god.
So then
Oh, that was rush.
you
Because she really likes her Baron, and she fucked up.
So you go and you get all of the. Are they still in the crates, or are you taking them out of the crate? Or
I'm going to leave them in the crate for now.
Yeah.
Melissa's leaving them in the crate. She's just calling the crates.
you're just bringing all the crates out and like displaying them open in front.
And I'm holding the papers.
Simon, know what any of this shit is just by looking at it?
I mean, you see the. Actually, no. Roll a occult and intelligence check.
Okay, intelligence.
Woo!
Yeah, baby!
You are actually very interested in the parchment.
Hmm.
These are very familiar to you. These are specifically ritual text.
Oh.
Though not Hikata, although written in a very necromantic way. But you're not just akin to the occult. You've studied other forms of magic in line with the kindred. One of the such things is blood sorcery and blood rituals. This is Hikata-like, written in a blood sorcery ritual way.
Oh.
Almost like a merging of the two.
Wow.
Either that or literally it is just Tremere and Hikata text mashed together into a single book.
This is something.
Yep.
Huh.
As walking down now, you can hear his footsteps before he arrives.
Yeah, Josephine's
Oh,
like
God.
Josephine freezes up.
Simon's standing very straight with their hands sort of just held behind their back.
So-
Penelope is holding one hand on top of the parchment and one hand on the bottom of the parchment, just holding it out.
So, you see, as he walks down, very well, large built, chiseled features, his hair slicked back. He is wearing a long sleeved white shirt with a dark vest embroiled with silver refining edges. He has bright, almost glowing blue eyes.
Oh no, he's hot.
Oh.
And as he's walking down, he is carrying with both arms, almost like cradling, a stone head.
Oh.
He
Howdy,
has
boss.
it cradled under one arm and is holding it firm with the other. And he's pointing it so it's, as he's walking down, the stone's face is always facing the four of you.
It's Rosalie, isn't it? I would
Yes.
know.
This is Rosalie.
Is Rosalie like? Is she like an actual person, or is it just like?
Rosaline is, to your knowledge, the stone. It's always been the name he's given to that stone head.
Does she have? Does like he like it when people like acknowledge it, like say hi to it, or not acknowledge it at all?
No, he very much appreciates treating Rose like a person.
Hi, Rosalie. Hi, sir.
Simon gives a small bow.
Howdy.
I don't know if you guys have met her. This is Rosalie. I'm going to present to the stone.
All right, hold up. As he passes the stone head towards you, Josephine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to hold her.
You know how to hold Rosaline.
Yeah,
Just
I
hold
hold
her.
her very good.
Arm cradle the neck like a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the top of the head firm so it's always upright. You don't want to
Mhm.
let her feel any disorientation with her on her side.
Yeah.
She's always up forward facing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch her eyes. Don't touch her face. It's
I've
the
done this
hair
many
and the
times.
neck.
Yeah, I've done this many times. I'm very good at it. I just
Okay. As he goes around, and then for a brief moment, he does pull out a bit of a cloth and wipes underneath the eyes of the stone statue. And then approaches and looks. Report what went down.
Well, you see, it would seem that they were expecting us. So it ended up being a bit more of a challenge than I think we expected.
They were basically swarming the place, and they wouldn't let anyone in via almost anything. We even mentioned the order number, but they were very adamant about it being waiting till the day was over, which was when, it'd be gone.
I didn't ask for excuses. I asked a report. So report.
We got this. I managed to get both crates down, but we didn't have time to get the other one, so we only got this stuff.
Anything else?
There's at least one casualty.
I'm burying my hands in my face.
He looks at you, Penelope. Casualty or fatality?
Fatality.
Okay, multiple casualties, one fatality, if we're being specific.
I shot a guard, reached for his gun, panicked. I reached for mine and I shot him in the chest.
And I kind of hit a few dock workers on the way out. On accident!
He walks past you, Penelope, and he reaches down and he picks up the stone hand and looks as if he's showing it towards Rose. Yes. I understand. He looks directly at you, Penelope. He's looking down at you. Good job.
Who?
He's
Penelope.
looking at Penelope.
Thank you, sir.
We can overlook any messy situations. Again, the guards were not cooperative. They hopefully do not know that you brought them here to me. And they probably aren't aware of fully of our involvement. We'll make sure your vehicle is repainted. Or if you wish, you may request another vehicle from Rocco.
Just repaint it. My favorite color is green.
The color at this point.
See to it. As he looks at
Oh,
his
yeah.
guards.
Oh yeah, I literally couldn't have covered my face there. I just have to sit there and like try not to cry because I'm holding the Rosalie very carefully.
Yeah.
What of the other artifacts?
From what I gathered from the wood container that I got all of these from, there was also a large piece of cloth that I was not able to grab. And also a large masonry piece, I believe is what it was, shattered on the drop from the container.
The obelisk?
But
Yes,
yes,
that's what it looked like.
Was there anything inside of it?
No, it was completely empty.
No mind then.
but we did get all of these, all of this parchment, which seems rather important.
Quite. As he heads up and lifts up the parchment and tries to gently lift up, and then stops just to not break it. We'll hold on. We'll keep this to one side now. Wait for the others to return.
All right.
No other trouble of our disposition.
Well, I mean,
Well, I tried to resolve things peacefully by charming my way in and may a name drop.
I mean, I think if they knew that we were coming, I think it's fair that they probably already knew.
they were specifically warned about keeping your delivery stuff, so they probably already knew that it would be you if anything happened. I doubt any of that. I will say that when we were meeting Rocco over by the brewery, Raven and Francie were trying to get info out of me. They seem pretty...
They try to get
wrapped
info
up
out
in
of
it.
anyone around my affairs. Pay them no mind. They can be trusted.
Alrighty, boss man.
They can rock the boat as much as they want. It's not going to sink just because they try to drill a few holes in it.
Right, of course.
Right, anyway. Good work. All of you.
Aw, well, thanks.
Thank you.
He asks for Rose to be handed back to him.
I hand it back to him gently.
Yep.
I wave goodbye to Rosalie.
And he simply just looks at you all. Alright, dismissed.
Very well.
Whew. Yeah, Melissa just gives a little bow and heads off.
Feel free to return to the brewery for your payment.
Will do.
Okay. So with that, you may return to the brewery to spend your day. The rest of your night.
I'm going on a hunt because I need to feed.
Yep.
See if I can find someone nice and appealing. Charm the pants off them, quite literally.
Are you wanting to make that now?
Yes, I would like to.
Okay.
I wish Jesus allowed me to drink.
I mean, you can
You
always
are
call on
technically
some of
allowed to drink,
Mhm.
just
I'm
not to
gonna
the point of intoxication.
I'm gonna go drink.
Alright.
Charisma plus persuasion, right?
Yes.
Plus I have beautiful.
Yep.
And I can use awe for free.
Yep.
So,
And also give yourself another bonus because of your reward at the brewery.
mm-hmm.
What's
And I have okay. And I have specialty in seduction.
Mm-hmm.
I am. Once we get the after we get the reward, I'll probably just find a
Yep.
drugged out.
Yep.
Dude.
You will probably find someone of your specified taste at the brewery.
Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna go home to my herd.
Yep. You can go home to your herd and feed.
Let's see. So it's
Actually, I could, with your permission, I could feed off of your herd too.
charisma.
That-
they're
I don't know how healthy they are.
pretty
How
healthy.
much
I
of a
heal them
bonus
regularly.
does...
You would get a 2
Hold on.
bonus. Which, to be honest, you're
For
very
you?
much going to succeed this.
Yeah, I wanted to see how hard I succeed this. You know?
Yep. Also, let me double check what hunger is everyone on. Everyone's on like 2 hunger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Despite
A
my
lot of
best,
dice.
despite my best, there's no fucking way. What?
I told you, I'm a charmer.
Yeah, you're a little too enthusiastic as you go and take a bite when you drink.
A little too much, I'm guessing.
Hmm. Hmm.
Also, why does it say my blood potency is at 0? I got a blood potency at 1. Weird. Ah, well.
Damn it.
Again, like, you very much got an easy time eating Josephine from your flock. Again, you do have the option of a free meal at the brewery. For anyone who is interested.
I just don't think that.
You probably don't have that kind of luxury, Simon.
No, Simon has to go to the school of
A
medicine.
morgue.
You need to go and haggle with the people at the medical school.
Yep.
So, do I say just one
You
hunger,
say-
or do I accidentally...
You say 1 hunger.
Alrighty.
It's your choice whether or not you want to put yourself down to 0.
I don't
0
wanna
means
kill him.
killing someone,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I don't
As-
want to kill him.
As for you, Simon, you need to do a charisma persuasion.
Charisma persuasion. Okay, where's my persuasion at?
You only need 2 successes to get 2 bags for yourself if you wanted to try and get extra bags for the flood bank, you would need 4 successes.
Okay. I can't add anything to that. Would a blood surge be smart in this instance, or
You risk putting yourself on free hunger.
so probably not?
Meaning
Okay.
you'd probably be eating both those bags on the way home.
Yeah. Okay, I won't do that then. We'll just see what I get.
I just realized that I've been shot through the chest.
You have been shot.
Can I willpower?
Yes.
Use willpower. So I just check one of the boxes.
Two
Right
of
click.
them,
Or do I
if you want.
right click?
Right click the chat box, and it'll say reroll.
Yeah, I see it.
Up
And
to
then
3.
maximum of 3.
Yep, you can reroll.
So
You can reroll 2 dice
Yep.
Why 2?
because you can't reroll hunger die.
Oh, I see. Got you. Okay, so then I just click. Oh, that just did 1.
That
I
still
click-
gave you another success.
I clicked on 2 though. But it only rolled 1.
Roll 1d10 for me.
Okay. D10, where are you at? There you are.
4
Great.
successes.
Yay!
Yippee!
Yahoo!
Yay!
So we'll deal with that stuff at a later date.
Yeah.
And with that, you've all returned to a place for the night. But
Mm-hmm.
again, you weren't completely successful at your job. 1 container was not recovered. And while you did maybe get exactly what Damien was looking for with the statue parts, you're not sure what might have been in the other container. Perhaps it is something you might try to look into at a later date.
Mhm.
Or perhaps looking into who tipped them off would be something you could try and figure out.
Yeah.
Or maybe you want to look into whatever issues the other half of your coterie might be going through. As, to be honest, they have the easier job. They have the delivery being unobstructed. They've just got to make sure it's all secure.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, I did get shot.
That is true. You did get shot.
Penelope, can you help me
So-
with the bullet?
Again, it's now for healing now. For rouse, if you want to rouse the beast to try and heal superficial damage, you can try to.
Is that the only way to heal?
Yes, you have to do one rouse check and heal.
Okay.
What about willpower?
Willpower will heal naturally.
Okay.
Alright,
so
then
I healed 1.
You
Can I
healed
roll
1.
again?
Yep. So another rouse check.
She's really good. She's so good at rouse checks.
You have such self-control of your beast.
It's really
you,
cool.
You bend it to your will.
Let's see the exact opposite.
Why did you say something?
Why did you say that? You're next to me. Don't bite my neck.
Fool!
We've been dating. We're not getting like that. We're not married yet.
You got food?
Motherfucker! Ah!
We're not married yet, Penelope.
Ah, lesbians.
So you heal for both. So you have your back. You have no superficial damage. However, are you returning home, Penelope?
Not yet.
You
She
need to
just
hunt,
ate.
but just still hungry.
Yeah.
You can always feed for me.
I don't want to have the issue of, oh, I roll bad and then I fucking kill you because I drink too much.
No, this is something you need to do by yourself. You need to hunt by yourself like a true alpha. Go out there,
God.
find someone, and fucking eat them. Do it. Just
I, re-
do it.
She's
really-
gonna hunt.
I really got to get her into counseling.
She's already killed one man today.
All right. So, how are
I'd say
you
that.
hunting? Are you just looking for anyone?
Specifically, like an unhealthy hobo somewhere.
Wits and awareness.
Oh god, wits. No, cancel. Awareness. Wits.
You have no control over your beast, bestie.
Jesus Christ! Why aren't there any unhealthy people here in fucking Dublin? There should be so many people with
It's a
fucking liver
shithole. Why
disease.
are there no healthy people? Why are there only healthy people?
Oh god, you know what I'm thinking about? I'm so glad your beast hasn't said like, well, Penelope's been shot, hasn't she? That's unhealthy.
No, your mind immediately jumps to, you know, one dying man you can go to and feed right now. You know exactly where he is.
Stab,
And
dude.
your beast immediately darts back to the church. You are heading to the
No.
good father.
No.
You know he is dying. You know his cancer is terminal.
What do I do to resist this specific? Because I refuse to go for the father.
I want you to make a frenzy roll.
Can I roll anything to like?
You are not here.
I'm not at home.
Not yet.
Okay.
3 successes out of 6.
You go there. You bust through. You get to where the good father is. And you look at him and he sees you exactly for the beast that you are. And he offers
Do
his
not
arm
want to do
you.
that. I do not want to do this to him.
He's offering, he's dying, he's sick, we're hungry. Feed on him now. Or we look for a little sick child we know is also knows nearby, and we go for them. I'm fine killing a little lamb, but meat is right in front of us. Eat!
She's gonna eat for 2, and that's it. She's not gonna kill him.
So you just immediately rush, you jump down, you have your senses, you are feeding from him. And he's letting you. You can heal for 2 points.
The moment that I eat for that second dot to get to 1 hunger, I am going to try and just rip away.
Roll.
Would it be?
So
Would
click,
it be?
click on willpower and roll willpower.
Oh,
You immediately
Josephine,
you pull
my
away,
My teachings.
and then this is where Josephine gets you, and that's where we're ending the session.
The lesbians of all time.
Let's go,
So-
let's bowl.
Yep. So resolve that issue in a future session. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope I actually ran Vampire the Masquerade
This was
consistently
wonderful.
Oh, this was fun.
Yeah.
and ending recording.
See why so many people are upset.